Happy Monday, everyone. What is going on? Happy Monday morning. Big Us Foxware, Anthony. How you guys doing? What's going on? How's your weekend, by the way? And Anthony, I am aware of the Crimson Desert one that Phil played, that Duty covered. I'm gonna say that for a video because I have an idea. I'm going to, okay, a little spoiler, not too much. I'm going to use some of it, but I'm also going to use a friend of the channel's content to show a side-by-side how other people are playing that game and are having a much funner time compared to Phil. And I'm not surprised he rage quit that game. The thing is, if a game does not have yellow paint for Phil, he says it's a bad game. Okay, that's what's up, Anthony. All right, let's start with this chat because, yes, it's still quite early, but I got work tonight and I want to make sure I at least get some sleep because tomorrow's my normal day, double, but I want to get started early. So we'll go till I'd say about 12 or 1 o'clock, depending on how much content we cover today. And also, there's one other person that I'm going to cover after we do finish with Phil. This person is, well, he's a locale himself, but it's not Kimberly. It's well, you'll see once we get into that video. All right, let's see. Oh, and yeah, actually this time, chat, I actually got us some music here, so I want to make sure it's not too loud, just enough where you could hear it, but it's not taking over the the stream. If it's too low, or if you want me to turn up, chat, just let me know. But let's get started with this because we got a decent amount to cover today. All right. No, not that. Why is it showing? Okay, not that one. There we go. Hold on a sec, chat. Which one did I still have? Oh, that's the other one I still have open. Whoops. Sorry about that, chat. Don't worry, that was still showing. Actually, one thing, chat. I want to make sure. Okay. Okay, I might have to change this up at another time and date, but let's get on start with this chat because we got a decent amount to cover today. Oh, whoops, I was a little ahead of this one because I was trying to get past the intro. We know about Duty's intros. They're good, but we don't want constantly always playing that. Oh, don't worry. This is just the clips, Anthony. This is not any live stream stuff like that. What a big ups movie sign. What's going on? Oh, you got it for the night shift? Oh, brother, I know the night shift all too well. I know it all too well. Oh, what's this? Mazia, anything left for Sport Cats and Mixo? Oh, please. That's just another dent.
There will be a marathon here on
Ooh, he's actually loud. Sorry about that, chat.
the channel, and yeah, I'm going to play whatever I want, but the question is, what should it be? Should it be a marathon of one games that I really like? Like, for example, should it be a Super Mario World marathon where I challenge myself to play through the entirety of the game in one sitting?
What he's talking about here, chat, is his doggone birthday marathon, which, like I said in one of my other videos, Phil, just go ahead and play. Just go ahead and just fill out an application and stuff, Phil. Nobody cares.
Should it be a variety of stuff that I like? Should it be a Mega Man Marathon Part 4 to try to wrap up that marathon?
You should have been beating Mega Man, okay? Right now, you're just pushing on to make more money out of it.
Know what I want to do yet. To be honest, I'm very busy right now.
Busy doing what? Nothing? Like, please, you don't have a real-time job. You're at home all day. You have plenty of time to change things up. You're not that busy.
Juggling all the stuff we're doing right now, like Alex is coming out, Crimson Desert is coming out.
Oh, wait, I think I did cover this, but that's okay. We'll just cover it one more time because I might have some other things I want to say.
Personal stuff I'm doing at the end of this week.
Now, listen, movie sign. It's all right. If you pass out, it's okay. I've done that plenty of times before. I know that feeling all too well.
All this stuff going on at once.
Anthony, he does it for every birthday. Every birthday, it's a stupid marathon that nobody cares about. And the last one he did, he made it for an entire week, which was so stupid.
Tough. I'm doing a lot of work behind the scenes and stuff going on. And so, haven't had a lot of time to focus on the birthday yet. I think I probably won't until the end of the month.
Oh, I did think I covered this, but it's all right. We'll just cover it again. No big deal.
Darren, thank you for $2. He says, good evening, DSP. Good evening to you, Darren. Because you did $2, you actually get on the leaderboard because you beat everyone by a penny.
Oh, wait, I did cover this. My bad, chat. You know what? We'll skip this one. I'm sorry, I did cover this in a video, and I don't want to double dip, so we'll skip that one. I forgot I did a video on that one. Cause here's the funniest thing, chat. When you do so much content, I feel sometimes you do forget that you did something you covered before, and that's okay. Cause I did do a video on that, and I don't want to double dip. But we're gonna get into his his rim job disaster stream.
Good evening and welcome back. It is time for RimWorld here on DSP Gaming. Actually, hold on one second. We got the leaderboard at the wrong level. Let's get it to the top of the screen. Welcome back. It is time for our first of 2 RimWorld streams of the week. And I'm trying to remember where we were. The one thing I distinctly remember about last time is that people recommended
Now, here's the funniest thing, chat. I haven't really saw his RimWorld thing because it's just, anytime he plays a single-player game, it's just so stupid and dumb that it's not even worth really watching. So I just usually catch the clips of it.
let the game play at 1x speed at all times unless I really need to pause, because that'll keep things moving. So we will do that. Okay, that was your request, and I will do that.
And what's even more sad about this, chat, he's got the game's audio so loud that you can barely hear him.
Will oblige. Last thing we did, we bought this Mega Sloth to defend the camp, and we have the Tamed Cougar as well.
Phil, you ever thought about going over your old content and we look at your audio? Because again, you're so low. Well, you're not extreme low, but you're low where the game's audio is overtaking everything, where some people can barely hear you.
That's defending the camp.
Which might be a better thing, because a lot of people can't stand your voice anyways.
Correct. So we have some natural defensive animals here set up with us, which is really cool. Thank you so much. That is our top super chat of the night. We're now up to $67 of support. So
again, this is what he does with every single thing. If it's him talking, it's about money. If it's the chair, it's about money. If it's about the gameplay, it's about money. Everything is always about money. It can't be nothing about, oh, let's just talk, let's have a good time. No, he makes every single thing about money. Even when he's not on stream, he's going to expect people to send him money anyways.
Thank you, Stepdad, for the subs. Currently, no one has given any kicks whatsoever on Kick. We have some memberships from Free JT. Thank you, Free JT. Top super chat is currently Stalking Tiger.
Again, just shows you how much of a greedy bastard he truly is.
No tips whatsoever at all tonight. No, that's not true. There was an anonymous $3 tipper. That's right.
Hey, there was an anonymous $3 tipper. Yeah, I mean, shut up.
There we go. Yeah. Okay. I'm glad I got that sorted. Cool. So, if you're having fun, if you're enjoying the chill vibes,
vibes,
rim job.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is, Phil. It's rim jobs.
If you're enjoying the chill vibes of getting a nice fresh rim job here tonight on stream, please support the stream in some way. Give it a like.
Yeah, of course, sure, Phil. You
yet,
said the right thing.
Like
you said the
YouTube.
exact
if you're watching
right
on
thing.
demand, please give the video a like. Leave comments on how I can improve my rim job experience.
I mean, it's no surprise, Phil.
Excuse me. Ahem. On how I can improve the RimWorld. Uh-oh. Mad ostriches? There's just one. I only see one so far.
You only see one so far.
It's just one. It's not that big of a deal when it's just one. Usually they end up going into my traps and dying by themselves.
I know, movies starting to chill vibes.
So I'm not too worried. Oh, there's 3. That's fine. I bet they're going to go right into the traps.
You sure about that, Phil? I mean, maybe you should pay more close attention to the game. They might be going into the trap.
Stop?
I don't know. Go figure it out.
It happened again. Did you see that?
It happened again. Did you
so
see that?
Smart that they actually wait at the door for the rat to leave and they go in. So they have programmed the mad ostriches to be incredibly smart. That's crazy.
I know. There are people, a lot better streamers than Phil here, Anthony.
Well, now look what I've done. Well,
what you
I
did
guess
this
that's
time.
it. We're not going to be doing much more content on this channel.
Big ups, Greedy
Shut
Piggy
down
again.
soon.
Welcome aboard
But
the
thank you,
Firehawk here.
$10.
Yes,
That's
I
our
know.
first
This
tip
is
of
very
the night. No,
meaningful.
that's our second tip of the night. Thank you, anonymous $10 tipper. I appreciate that very much.
I appreciate that very
Now,
much.
$82 of support and climbing.
$82 was stored.
We're almost halfway through tonight's RimWorld stream.
Phil, stop picking
We're
your
getting
face.
there. What's going on, King Michael? How are you tonight? A slip of the tongue is usually how rim job starts as Narwhal Gaming. That's absolutely disgusting.
Well, first and foremost, Phil, you done that playing times 4 because one other time in a stream you did a few months ago, you literally said you want to go ahead and spread your spread his legs. He meant to say stretch, but we know what he truly meant.
Didn't need to know that, but okay. Let's see. So,
and I'm certainly sure Rimworld is an interesting game. It's just the problem with Phil is, oh dear God, the trolls are back. Oh goodness. Again, chat, again. This is how you really are supposed to troll Phil. If you're gonna do this, this is what you're supposed to do. You add him, make fun of him, and you do it for free. You get a lot more for less.
okay. So now we're going to start making
Oh, Anthony, I totally understand that his gameplay Uncharted is also unbearable too.
our own components, but we need steel, and now we're going to be out of steel. And remember, there's no steel on the map. We got it all. We got to wait for someone to come by to trade steel.
He is definitely gay for pay, Greedy Piggy. You're right about that.
Darren, that guy's insane. As you can see, he's had 57 sock accounts in the last few days, and he continues to make more and come by and just say nonsense.
See what I mean, chat? See how he addresses that? Again, this is how you're supposed to troll your locales. You literally do this. You do it for free. You get a lot more for less.
So you definitely don't have to pay
And the
attention
best part,
to
you
this
get
guy.
to see your save
He's
your
insane.
money.
Let's put a different light on a place that actually works. But thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that very much. Guys, we're here for about another, roughly
Obviously,
about another 40
that's a
minutes
LARPer
tonight.
there.
Maybe 35, 40 minutes, okay? So, if you're having a good time, please support the stream. Currently, we're like $86 to support. Now, earlier today, sadly, Slay the Spire 2 did not do as well as I had hoped. And so, I doubt I'm going to be able to play as many more day streams unless that turns around. This stream...
Oh, other detract as well. There's a few people that do that. I just gotta actually find a way. No, find a way. But I just gotta download and put it on OBS over here, so that way I can do that instead of always looking it up.
has been one of the staples that has kept going as much as it has because of the amount of engagement and support we've been getting. Please support the stream tonight if you haven't yet. Let's go. Let's get a nice, greatly supported stream for RimWorld like always. Okay. Oh my God.
Mr.
What's
Bennell?
up, Satan? How are you? Guys, we're only about another 15 minutes, maybe 20 for the stream. So if you're enjoying and you've liked RimWorld all this time, please support the stream. Again, earlier today, I had a disappointing Slay the Spire 2 stream. I thought that it was going to do well. It's not doing so well, which really sucks because that was kind of the plan, was that was going to be the game.
Greedy Piggy, you hit it right on the nail. 50 socks count is the right way to get his nerves and not pay him. Exactly. This is how you supposed to troll your locales. Exactly what Greedy Piggy said right here.
To balance on day streams, but now it's not looking good. So, it'd be
And
great.
here's the other thing, chat. Look at the King's tax right here. $104. Phil, you should be grateful for that. You got enough over there. Oh, there's an incoming bag. Oh, I know, Anthony. There's an incoming bag in this.
Great if tonight we can have
One of the things I've learned, Anthony, since been covering Phil, especially this year and last year, he starts to beg every 3 to 4 minutes now. It used to be like 10 minutes. Now it's like somewhere between 3 to 4 minutes. He'll start begging.
great, well-supported stream. All right, if you haven't yet,
And isn't plenty of his dents. Wait, when did DSP ban you? Oh, when I was making fun of his wife. That's when he banned me.
please support the stream. Now would be the time to do so. Let's go.
Mr.
I'm
Bennell,
gonna
you
be
say anything?
honest. Am I frustrated? Yes. Why? 40 hours in, doing something new that controls completely differently from the rest of the game. And I don't understand it, and I'm waiting for help, and no one's answering, so I guess I just sit here with my thumb up my butt.
See what I mean, chat? See what I mean? If it does not have yellow paint, he does not know how to play the game. Phil, a true gamer does not need to be handheld. They're going to play the game and they're going to figure it out. If it's something really, really difficult, then they might ask 1 or 2 person on the stream to say, hey guys, might need a little help for this one puzzle, and they'll help you that. Other than that, true gamers are going to play the game. They're going to figure it out. And again, when I was playing Spyro, and I do appreciate you, Anthony, help me with that. Again, I said, just let me figure this out because I want to learn. And that's the sad part about it, chat, when it comes to Phil. There's a reason why we have yellow paint, because of Phil. Again, when they did the games conference, they used his concept of all people, which was actually pretty stupid. I know, his thumb up his butt is very gay, but again, Greedy Piggy, he likes putting things up his butt.
They sleep less
And I mean all kinds of things.
efficiently without beds or sleeping bags. So I have to wait for them to wake up is what you're saying. This is okay.
Sometimes I wish there was a way where YouTube's like, no, we're going to turn the chat off when you're playing a video game. I'm not saying for everybody, just for him. So that way he could actually truly figure out how to play the game. And actually use his head for once.
Okay, here we go. What a stressful stream. Not good. I don't like being stressed out. I don't.
What are you being stressed out for, Phil? You're playing a video game. You're not out there trying to fix a roof. You're not out there trying to fix a car. You're not out there doing anything. You're playing a video game, which is completely stress-free.
I don't like being stressed out like that, but it's all good, I guess.
Oh, I know, Green Piggy. He does it all the time.
All right. Alrighty, folks. Well, that's going to be it for tonight's stream.
Uh-huh. Mr. Manel, you going to say anything?
Let's get set up for tomorrow.
Phil, are you going to say anything? I beat Uncharted Drake's Fortune last night on my... Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. See how you doing anything? You're playing the game and enjoying yourself. You didn't ask for no help. That's how you're supposed to play the game. Unlike Phil here.
That was a stressful one, man.
How is that stressful, Phil? You're playing a video game. Video games are not to be stressful. Here's the thing. If they're being that incredibly stressful, then maybe you should just quit playing video games altogether.
After the nice stream last time, everything going right, that was, okay. Alrighty, folks. Well, I do want to say to those of you who were here, who chilled and supported, thank you. All right? It is what it is. We had a slower stream of RimWorld. We've had slower streams of RimWorld before. It's not the end of the world. As long as we get better streams of RimWorld. Like, I hope like the next stream we do does better again.
That's the other thing. You definitely got to say something about that. You're right about that.
Slay the Spire. And I'm honestly more disappointed about Slay the Spire.
Oh, really? Why are you disappointed with it?
I was hoping that game was going to catch on because it is very popular right now on Steam. Over 500,000 concurrent players a day. So you're like, oh, that's great. That's an easy one, right? It's not. Like, sadly, it's not. It doesn't really work with my audience.
Siege
the whole turn-based thing. It's hard enough trying to do games like Claire Obscure.
Okay, again, Phil, I have not played the game. It's not really my cup of tea, chat. Maybe I might pick up later on. But again, Phil, I'm going to say this here, and many other people have said it. Ice has said it. Iviga said it. Duty has said it. Many people have said it. When it comes to streaming video games, I'm going to say it like this. 30% is the video game. The 70% is from the streamer. Here's the thing, Phil. It's up to you to make it entertaining. Again, I don't know how many times I got to say it or many others have to say it. Excuse me, chat, sorry. It's up to you to be entertaining. If you're not being entertaining, Phil, of course it's not going to catch on. Of course it's going to fail because guess what? They're going to be bored. And the problem you, Phil, is you have your chat, you hold your chat with a vice grip. Pretty much, again, they can't talk about anything other than said video game or said thing that's on the stream. If they talk about sports, you berate them. They talk about detractors, you berate them. If they talk about other things, you berate them. They talk about food, you berate them. What I'm getting at, chat, is no matter what, his audience cannot talk about anything else other than what's on the stream. And if that's the case, then it's just better off leaving the stream altogether.
Or Dragon Quest. And now I got another one. It's like, again, the same thing's happening, you know? So I guess I just got to bite the bullet on that one.
You bite the bullet on that one.
We do have a bunch of stuff coming out this week. Like I said, the Alex DLC in Street Fighter 6, Crimson Desert.
Exactly,
right?
Fox. They're like a damn classroom.
We can, if we need to, maybe next week, if things just aren't picking up and going well and people aren't liking the lineup, we could bring a Pokemon game into the mix. Okay?
Phil, it doesn't matter what game you put in. You could bring back, God forbid, Doom the Dark Ages. It's still not going to work because the biggest issue is you. You fail to realize it is your job to entertain the stream. And anytime you try to be entertaining, it's incredibly cringe.
So I guess it is what it is. Not a horrible day today by any means, but yeah, disappointing. Because I was really hoping Slay the Spire would.
And that's the other thing, Phil, where a lot of people get turned off. You make, again, everything about money. You over here talking about how disappointing it is. You're saying, oh, the game is good, but it's not catching on because, again, unless your chat is constantly opening their wallets, you could consider a failed stream.
Was gonna, crush it, and it did.
And again, chat, this shows you how much he's not really a gamer.
One good stream.
Wait a minute, if some stream Mass Effect 1, he would be entertaining if. Yeah, exactly. When I'm going to stream, I'm going to stream. I just got to pick a day. We're going to stream after I finish Spiral. But yeah.
That's it. And now on top of that, tomorrow, of course, we've got a stream of Dragon Quest. That's probably going to underperform because it almost always does.
And again, he's already, starting off. He's already shooting the other game in the foot. Again, this is what he does. This pretty much depresses anybody from wanting to watch your stream anyways. And if I was somebody brand new to this, I'm like, okay, well, if that's the case, I'm not going to watch this guy because apparently he just doesn't like video games.
And then we have indie stream, and indie streams are a gamble, right? They always are. You don't know if you're going to get good stuff or not. Sometimes you do, and it goes really well, and everyone loves the stream. And then other nights it doesn't go so well. So we'll have to see how tomorrow goes, I guess. All right, guys? All right, so here's the deal. Tomorrow, no podcast in the morning, but there will be a DSP.
Phil, nobody cares about the podcast. If you do a podcast, do it once a week. Focus on just playing games.
The morning show where we will chill.
It's not a morning show, Phil.
Then it's going to be Dragon Quest
Big
7
ups, Glitter. How you
Reimagined on
doing
the
there?
first
Welcome
stream.
aboard the Firehawk
And
here.
then tomorrow night,
It
is an indie
I know,
You guys
Glitter.
will vote on indie games to play, all right? And it'll be a good variety of stuff. Hopefully you'll come by and hang out with me for
we're doing
a
this
good
grand
indies
here.
variety night. Hopefully it'll be a good time.
Hopefully it's a good time.
I clicked play. There we go.
Phil, again. And again, this is why we laugh at it, because everything he makes is about money. If he's not reaching $150, to him it's a failed stream. Guess what? Everybody else, if they even get, let's say, $10, they're still happy. And guess what? They're still playing the game and enjoying yourself. And also, I gotta talk to Duty if I get a chance. I need to know what type of software he has to remove the music, because there are some videos that other videos I do want to cover. But the main reason why I do it from Duty or Snort is because there's been times with a couple of my streams they get copyrighted because of Phil's horrible music. He doesn't actually look over it. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with his intros, but we heard them plenty of times.
Okay, this person says, I've been
If we hit the goal, guys, it'll be exactly, Greedy Piggy.
watching a ton of Crimson Desert footage. To me, it looks like it has Red Dead Redemption 2's world design.
And look who's right there. This clown, Jai Hayes. Wow, would you look at that? He ain't banned, chat.
And Breath of the Wild like mechanics. The focus is combat and exploration, not a great story, apparently. It has a very steep learning curve. It could take...
Oh, I just realized, chat. Look at the kid chat. Look at the kid chat. Already they bring up the banana. He sees it, so he knows it's going to annoy him.
Combat and exploration, not a great story.
Big ups,
apparently.
Jesse. How you doing
Has
there?
a very
Welcome
steep
aboard
learning
the
curve. It could take
Firehawk
around 8
here.
hours before it clicks. Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Oh, thank you so much, Jay. I will shout that out in a sec. What I'm happy about is that I opted to play a lot of it on Thursday. I can't be
There's
here
a chair
Friday,
shaking.
Saturday, but I'll be back on Sunday. So I'm going to...
Phil, I don't know why you have Doom in the background. You're not playing any games of Doom anyways.
Play-
And if you're going to play Doom, play Brutal Doom. I want to see how much you're going to fail in that game. And good Lord have mercy. That... Oh, goodness. Hold on, chat. That is going to be a screenshot right there. Boop. Phil, that is horrible. That is horrible.
like 6 to 6.5 plus hours when it releases on Thursday, starting at 3
Oh, trust me. Even I covered the banana song.
p.m.
I know. That's in there. He sees it. He sees it.
9:30
He's trying to ignore it, but it's slowly getting under his skin.
p.m. And then that'll be a lot of initial footage for you guys to check out while I'm not here for a couple of days. And when we come back on Sunday, I'll jump right back into it. Okay?
Again, nobody cares. And look at that. Even the kick chat is telling Jay to get out of here. Look at that. Fuck off, John. You regarded
So
twat.
we'll see How does the first
Even the kick chat know who Jahaze is. Look at that. Jahaze is he's just getting no peace no matter what. And exactly, it comes in denim.
6.5 hours stack up on
I need banana, tasty bananas.
release day? I'll let you know. I'm excited for Thursday. It's kind of an interesting situation where we're gonna play something unique, which
really?
is a
What's
rare
unique,
thing
Phil?
these days, right? It really is. Like most of the time when you play a game that's not an indie, because this game definitely is not an indie game.
Oh, really?
okay?
Which game is this?
If you're playing a game that's not an indie game and it has actual production value and great graphics and stuff like that, usually just falls into a genre or a niche. Oh, this is a
Okay, Phil. The last time I checked, who made you the reviewer of video games? You're not even that. You review games very poorly.
RPG. This is a shooter. This is a extraction shooter. This is this or that, and there's no originality anymore, and that's the problem.
Oh, really? No originality.
Great, Avowed. Oh, great, Outer Worlds 2. They're the same shit you've played already. That's why they don't work anymore, and why these games are flopping. And so to try a new game like Crimson Desert that looks like it's going to try to do stuff differently. It's going to try to combine MMO elements with single-player elements. It's action-based, not more stat-based, if that makes sense, because there's no levels in the game. It's kind of interesting. I'm excited to try it and see if I like it. I hope I do, because if it's an awesome new idea, a new formula, then it could work well on the channel and be a cool ongoing thing that we do for a while. So let's find out.
That's a lie.
Thursday.
That's a lie.
Jay, thank you for $20. He says, have a good stream. Thank you so much, Jay Hayes. I appreciate that, man.
Exactly. It doesn't work for him no
It's
matter
good to
what.
see you, and
Exactly,
thank you for
Jesse.
stopping by.
Thank you for stopping by.
Cool. Someone tipped $1. Says maybe try Costco foods from the food court or their store. The food court would never work.
Oh, why it
The
never worked,
Costco
Phil?
near me, okay?
Really? Why not?
Is very.
Well, I'm glad Duty cooked that out because nobody wants to hear about food, but I'm glad you cut that out.
Someone tipped $1. Says maybe try Costco foods from the food court or their store. The food court would never work.
Oh, come on, Duty. Why you always keep doing this?
Is very far away. It's about the same distance, I would say, as the mall. Now, the difference between getting food ordered from the mall or picking it up is very simple. To get the food ordered from the mall, someone drives there, picks it up, drives it here. It's about 20 minutes. So about a 20-minute drive, and I've done that before. For example, Shake Shack, stuff like that is at my local mall. So it's doable if you pay someone to pick it up and drive it back. Okay?
Right. What's the problem?
To actually go physically pick up the food and drive it back, you're talking almost an hour. You're talking at least 20 minutes to get there, 20 minutes back. But who's going to sit around for an hour on stream waiting for Phil to go pick up the food from Costco? In
Why don't you just pick up the food before you start the stream? It's real simple.
addition, you can't have someone pick it up. Why? Costco is a club. You need to have a club membership, so you can't pay for someone.
Here's the thing, Phil. People can still pick the food up. Not difficult to do. Right now, you're trying to make a mountain out of a molehill.
To go get the food and bring it back. It doesn't work that way. So I could never do Costco food as a DSP.
Yes, you can. You're just being lazy.
He tries it.
Again, chat, he's being lazy. Unless he cannot DoorDash it, he's going to come with excuses of why something's not going to work.
The way we do it today. Is it possible that maybe one day?
That's exactly another good question, Glitter. Why is it his chat's problem? Because the last I checked, it's not their problem. It's his problem. And, oh, look at that. Jewish Jeffrey. You could get Cat to go pick it up. There you go. There's a solution right there. Even this Kick Chat is saying, why don't you just let Cat get it? Again, that's another solution. But again, Phil's going to come up with stupid reasons why it's not going to work.
I say, hey, I'll take, I'll take this here, and you take it with my stick, and I'll go to Costco, and I'll go to the food court, and I'll get some pizza, and I'll get a sandwich.
Yeah,
or
you can't eat in his car. That's another thing.
I don't even know what they really have besides the pizza. And I try it, right? In-person DSP tries it. Yes, that could be a
In-person
possibility.
DSP
that I
tries
could
it.
actually do someday. Would I do it? I don't know, because usually when I have a day out with my wife, we're very busy. We got a million things to do. We're doing our Costco run where we're usually buying a whole bunch of stuff and restocking the house. We don't really have time to sit down
And 90% of the stuff goes to waste.
and have a hot dog and think about it, But it's a possibility. Now,
You shouldn't be even eating hot dogs, Phil, because remember, you got gout. Even I doubt he has that.
the other half, he says, what about food from their store? That's a possibility because Costco has a ton of food. Like, they have stuff that's frozen. They have stuff that's like a pre-done meal that you just cook yourself at home. They do have different things like that.
Of course they do, Phil. What's the problem? Because I already hear the butt coming.
And again, that would be a different style of DSP tries it. That would have to be that we buy it, and then maybe my wife makes it, and I try it in the office here live and let you know.
It's still you trying food. Nobody cares, Phil. It's not difficult. It's not changing anything up.
Like it's DSP tries it that we didn't get it delivered.
DSP doesn't have. Oh no, you're right, Anthony. You are correct. He doesn't have a wife. That's just a roommate.
My wife actually cooked it.
Trust me, Glitter. There's a lot of people, including myself, that hate this motherfucker.
That's a possibility. Maybe I'd have to talk to her about that. But the catch about that is you have to make the food fast. All those pre-prepared meals, they only last like 3 days. You have to make the meal within a few days.
Phil, I've seen people make them food and make it last a little bit longer.
Or else it's no good. So let's say it was our day off was Saturday.
And let's say our day was Saturday. Let me see if I can go in another excuse.
Or even, we actually agreed we don't want to go to Costco on a Saturday again because we went last time. It was so busy. But we got to go on a weekday. Let's say we go on a Thursday or Friday,
on a weekday.
Right? Well, then maybe we would have to do that. Like DSP tries it on Monday would be the pre-prepared meal. And then she just bakes it or cooks it or whatever it is. It's possible. It's doable. Yeah, that might
No, it is doable. It is very possible, retard.
be a good idea. The thing is, I'd have to see what they have. I'd have to see what they have that maybe there's something we want. Again, that fits into our diet.
Again, Phil, you could easily do this off stream to see what they got. You could check online to see what they have so you can pick up. Not difficult to do. This is not the 1990s. This is 2026 where you can find the stuff online too.
Diets because we don't want to just eat unhealthy for the sake of doing a DSP tries it.
I know you ain't talking about. Wait, whoa. Hold on. I know he didn't just say what I think he just said. Hold on, Chad. Hold on. Let him continue what he said there because I think I must have been mishearing something. Hold on, Chad.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. The thing is, I'd have to see what they have. I'd have to see what they have that maybe there's something we want. Again, that fits into our diets because we don't want to just eat unhealthy for the sake of doing a DSP tries it. A lot of the times, people don't know this. A lot of the times when I do DSP tries it, I'm the only one who eats the food. My wife will not eat the unhealthy food.
You're the one that eats the food. Oh, really? Okay, first of all, you said some major nonsense here. Number one, Phil, you eat unhealthy all the time. Again, besides drinking all the time and also getting DoorDash just about every day, you are very unhealthy, okay? First and foremost, you look like a corpse, okay? You're halfway, got 1 foot in the grave. Let's be honest with that. You're going on 44, but you look like you're 75. So no, buddy. I'm not letting you get away with that one. You are totally unhealthy compared to, let's say, like Jaha, who's very healthy, Brosai, who's very healthy, other people who are very healthy.
She'll get something else, like she'll order a poke bowl, or she'll have like leftovers here from a meal earlier in the week, and she just eats that. She's not eating McDonald's.
Show his freezer. I remember that too, Anthony.
She doesn't
I
want
remember
to. She
that.
wants nothing to do with the bad food. Me, I say, hey, I'll take the hit in order to do the show for everybody.
Oops.
But she doesn't want to eat that crap, and I don't blame
If
her
she
at
doesn't
all.
want,
It's not good
okay,
food.
okay. If she doesn't want to eat that crap, then why is she fat as a hippo? Why is she so pretty much a BBW? When she first came on the scene, she was a petite woman, and she was actually healthy at the time. Thanks to you, Phil, you fattened her up to look like a damn walrus. Oh, and he just banned somebody over there, Jewish Driffy Mafia. Look at that. Look at that. And one in fact, I want to see what he banned him for real quick, chat. What did he ban him for? Oh, hold on. See, even Jewish Driffy was saying, yeah, huh? He was like, yeah, right, we believe you. He pretty much knows that Phil is lying, so Phil didn't like that.
Okay? She's not. She doesn't want to. She wants nothing to do with the bad food. Me, I say, hey, I'll take the hit in order to
Again, his Kit Chat is like, yeah, okay, they already know he's lying.
do the show for everybody.
Yes, she is the size of a hippo, greedy piggy, and when she first came onto the scene, she was a petite woman.
But she doesn't want to eat that crap, and I don't blame her at all. It's not good food.
You don't blame her because it's not good food.
So in that regard, I don't want to say, hey, hey, honey, let's just grab insanely bad food from Costco so we can have a horrible slop meal so I can make an episode of DNA.
Oh, Lord, here we go again. Hold on, Chad. Hold on, Chad. Okay, there we go. Sorry, a little dip at OBS, but we're back. Just OBS being stupid.
No, but it's an idea. I'll take this idea to heart.
I know, Galita. He's always banned people for the most dumbest things.
The next time, that we go to Costco, I will actively take a look at what they have and see if there's something there we're interested in, and maybe bringing home and cooking and doing an episode. Okay, I think that would be pretty interesting.
Nah, it's not that interesting, Phil. You're not a food reviewer.
Someone tipped $5. Thank you so much. We please all agree.
Here's the thing, Greedy Piggy. Here's the
Turn-based
thing.
RPGs.
Shut up, Phil. You're talking too much, anyways. Here's the thing, Greedy Piggy. He loves to hear himself talk. He rather talk to people. He rather talk for 3 to 4 hours nonstop, and that's what he'll rather do. Again, it's always about him. He doesn't care. He doesn't care about his audience. He doesn't care about other people. He will continue to talk and won't shut up.
Just don't do well on this channel in general. Can we stop making excuses? Can we stop saying it's this fault? It's because you didn't give it a full stream. Oh, it's because of it. No, it's not. The viewing audience in general, watching me on DSP Gaming, whether it's on YouTube or on Kick, there's not a big audience for turn-based RPG.
Oh, really?
There is an audience, but it's not a big one, right? This is not the group that's going to come by for when I play Street Fighter. This is not the group that came by when I played Resident Evil Requiem. This is a much smaller, more dedicated group who like to chill with me, and that's fine. But we have to accept this and stop making excuses.
Stop making excuses.
It works for this creator. Their audience is not mine. Okay? Just being honest. I don't get the bigger audiences like these people do. I can't get mainstream people to come by when everyone on the internet just clowns on me with dumb fucking memes that make no sense and aren't truthful, but they want to clown on someone and feel better about themselves.
So, because you are the biggest locale on YouTube. Okay, maybe not the biggest, but you are literally class A, okay? Again, it's real easy to make fun of you because look right here. You're coping at this moment. You're crying over nonsense. And this is nobody's problem, but a you problem. Again, Philip, you're pretty much trying, just like Greedy, not Greedy, just like Glitter said, pretty much being a cult leader. You want everybody to believe what you're saying, but we all know it's the truth. You're just a lying scumbag.
So I can't get a mainstream positive audience outside of my core fan base who knows who I really am, and that sucks. Because I love these games. I love these experiences. I would love to just chill with you guys all the time playing these kind of games. To be honest, the older I get, I think we will be doing more of these games. We have to. As I get older,
exactly,
right,
Fox. He's born as dirt.
Be playing fighting games at a competitive level. I just don't even see how that's going to happen. You know what I mean? Like, how would it?
Well, if that's the case, Phil, then pretty much your channel is going to be dead because nobody here is going to want to hear you talk about nonsense all the time. But again, nobody cares about hearing you talk. People rather for you come in and play the game. Guess what? If video games are going to be an issue, just go ahead and just tell your chat, you know what? I'm going to actually go ahead and retire from streaming because I talk about the same thing, which is nonsense. I can't do anything else important. I'm going to go ahead and start looking for a job. You might as well do that because right now you're already shooting yourself in the foot, trying to come up with excuses of why things are not going to work for your channel, why things you can't do in the future while playing video games. Guess what? I'm still going to be playing video games until I'm 80 years old. I don't care because I actually enjoy playing video games. I don't care if I'm playing games from the 90s, the 2000s, the 2010s, the 2020s. I'm still going to play them because I actually enjoy playing video games, you retard.
I'm going to get old. My hand-eye coordination is going to go off. I'm going to get carpal tunnel. These things will happen.
Then go prep for surgery and get that taken care of. It's not difficult to do. It's not life-threatening, idiot. There's other ways where you can actually help out with carpal tunnel, which I highly doubt you're having.
Right? I'm not going to be able to play every twitchy shooter and everything.
Yes, you have. Yes, you can. You can go ahead and do it on controller. Again, you just come with excuses of why you don't want to play video games.
To play more relaxed games. It's just something you have to accept. You know?
No. Nobody's got to accept it. Well, actually, guess what? If you want to accept that, then your channel will die off and everybody's going to be like, move on to the next person.
So we're going to get there at some point, and then we're
For me, if I want to leave the world, I don't give a fuck about what's going on. Exactly, Fox.
end up doing other kinds of
and
content.
Exactly, that's a him issue.
And I think what'll happen is there will be a slow easing in.
He's got a punchable face.
The problem was, I've been around for 18 years, and everyone got to know me. Phil's the guy who plays every fighting game and rages. Phil's the guy who plays Dark Souls and sucks, but it's funny to see him fail, right? To some extent, that's still true, but things are changing, slowly, right?
I'm sorry. I got something else for that. Changing? Phil, you're not changing a single thing. You're getting way worse. You've gotten way worse compared to you was last year. You're actually raging a lot more. That's number one. You're actually rage quitting a lot more video games pretty quickly. And what's even more sad is you lost a lot more whales compared to last year. Actually, even 2 years ago, when you used to have One Man, he left. When you had King Be Cruel, he left. When you had, 672, he left. You lost a lot more people, Phil, because, again, people are tired of your shit. You are not improving. You are digressing.
But can we all agree The
I
turn-based
know,
stuff
I know.
doesn't.
Carpal tunnel. Here's the funniest thing, Chad. Ice does have carpal tunnel, but you don't ever hear him complain about that. He just plays whatever game he wants to. Does he have to wear I forget what you call it. You have to wear a certain thing to help it. He does wear that, but again, he doesn't mention it because it's something that he deals with, and he still plays game and has a fun time.
Really work that well. Seriously, like I'm tired of people making excuses like, oh, it's Mugenics and it's not working because you didn't do a full stream and it's not working because no, it doesn't work because it's a turn-based RPG. Period. That's why it doesn't get a big audience and people
Again, it's a streamer issue, and right now you're looping, and I'm not going to keep bringing this up.
complain about it. People have complained about
Again, I hate when he loses because all he's trying to do is cope over here.
every single turn-based RPG I have ever played. They say
And you play them, and you pretty much destroy all of them and made it completely worse.
they're boring and they're too slow and they suck. And
Because it's a streamer issue, not a video game issue.
I don't agree with that. I think it's bullshit. I think
Oh, really? Then please explain why it's bullshit.
that it's a big misconception. It's a big overgeneralization. But in general, that's what people say when I play them.
When you play them, guess what? I've seen other people play these games and have a fun time with it. And big ups, 1 minute man. How you doing there? Welcome aboard the Firehawk. Oh. Phil, I am 2 years older than you, and hell, I'm already semi-retired. Come on. Thank you very much, 1 man. See, even 1 minute man here is saying the same thing, and he's 2 years older than you. Ain't that something?
It's a preconceived notion. I feel like it needs to be overcome.
Like for me, Chad, I'm gonna say this here. I've been having problems with my ankles, but I don't bring it up because it's a me issue that I'm dealing with. But guess what? It doesn't stop me from playing a video game.
Did I ever play Forbidden West? Oh yeah, I played Horizon Forbidden West. Yes, I
He did, and he hated it.
did. Full playthrough when it was brand new on PlayStation 5.
Carpal tunnel sounds better, more adult orientated, and nothing he can do. I know, Jay.
Cracker Jack says maybe try reviewing coffee brands. Well, here's the thing.
Siege mode.
I could. Like for example, I could buy 5 kinds of coffee, brew them all in my Keurig, bring them up here. Take a bit to juggle them all, I think, to get them up here, and then just do like a taste testing of all 5.
What you could do is actually have Cat make the coffee for you and label in which cup it's in. Not difficult to do.
But admittedly, that's probably not as exciting as me doing food. You know, let's say I have
Phil, no matter what you do, unless you're raging or coping, it's never exciting because you do nothing to make it entertaining. If I want to see somebody review coffee, I'd rather watch Dane Drops, Review Brawl, and other people that could do it to make it a lot more fun, a lot more interesting. And here's another thing, when it comes to foods, let's say meats particular, I'll just watch Google Foods.
a big burger. Well, I could show you the burger. We could see what's on. I could tell you what it smells
Parts
like.
aren't you-
Oh,
I know,
take a
they're not
bite.
actual
It looks
coffee,
silly
I
when
know.
I eat it. Stuff going everywhere. And
And things with coffee, I don't really drink coffee that much because I'm gonna say this much, it goes through me. But again, he can find other ways to drink coffee.
Tell you what-
And the other thing is, Phil, why are you actually spending money on expensive coffee since you're always saying that that you're trying to save money?
But I think about it, and then after a while, I rate it. Right? The coffee's like, okay, time for coffee. Okay, so it tastes bitter and has some notes of this and this. Yes. Okay, next one. It's not that interesting,
Just like you eating food's not interesting whatsoever.
right? It's just not. It's not that much.
I mean, I barely even want to cover that one. Big up, Squirrel there. How you doing there? Is he trying to get... Yeah, he's not really trying to get a sponsor, but what it is, Squirrel, he's trying to come up with excuses why certain things he can't do, which is very pathetic.
To show. Here's coffee. Guess what coffee looks like? Coffee. There's literally not a single coffee that doesn't look like coffee. They all look exactly the same. It's just not as much of an interesting taste testing, I feel. Now, people who like coffee might really like that episode, but, you know, I would compare that to the episode we did last year where we did the head-to-head beer taste testing. It was fun for me because I actually got to try different beers from European countries I never had before. But the audience was like, what is this? This is kind of stupid. And I was like, yeah, I guess it wasn't that interesting.
Of course it wasn't that interesting, Phil. I'd rather be...
It was actually the same situation. Like, I think...
Shut up, Phil. I will be willing to dish out a 1,500K to watch Phil Wings and Boogie. Here's the thing, 1 minute man. Here's the thing. If that would have happened, I already know who's going to win that match. It's going to be Wings because, believe it or not, Wings won. Wings and Boogie did fought. They fought a match, a few years ago, I believe it was. That's number one. Number two, they are actually not Boogie. Wings actually knows how to box. He knows how to box. That's one person I think you don't want to get in the fight with. As big as he is, he knows how to box. He actually knows how to fight.
Turn-based
Phil will actually lose that fight real easily.
RPGs are the ones that sadly get the most bias against them. But even action-based RPGs, for example, Final Fantasy 16
Different kinds of
did
coffee,
not work.
just like beer.
Action-based
Exactly.
did not work.
Great
Everyone
piggy.
thought it was boring. Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, everyone thought it was boring. I cannot make my audience like these kind of RPGs. I can't.
Oh my God, again, Phil, because I hate when he loops. Again, Phil, it's not the game, it's the user. It's the person driving the ship. It's up to them to make the game interesting. Again, this is not your audience problem. This is a you problem. You figure this out, Chief.
It's not up to me.
Phil brought a coffee maker that's expensive one, and yet he doesn't know the difference between kinds of coffee brands. Exactly.
To like deprogram the.
Oh, Anthony, I would love to see that. You know how people would love to see him versus Viscott? Oh my goodness, I know Viscott will win that hands down, but that would be a long time beating coming for Phil. I would gladly see that. Hell, I'll even come in person to watch that.
Brains.
Or even him fighting Jaha. Oh my goodness, that would be so good.
You know what I'm saying? People today are.
Oh, fuck you, Phil. Final Fantasy 16 and 17 was awful. Hey, listen, I haven't played the Final Fantasy, those one, but here's the thing. They were definitely awesome.
Are like, well, if it's not.
From the reviews, they're definitely awesome. But again, this is what Phil's trying to come with excuses, dumb reasons why things are not working for him.
A super hot game that some virally popular person is playing, or if it's not a giant action-based experience, it's got to be bad or it's got to be boring.
Tell Phil this.
It's fun to.
Shut up, Phil. Tell Phil this. There are 4 different types of coffee beans. Those beans: robust, Arabic, Robusta, Arabic. I know I'm saying it wrong. I apologize. Labaic, and I know I'm saying this. I do apologize. I'm butchering the whole thing. I apologize. But thank you for telling me that, Greggy Piggy, because these are the 4 different types of beans. Okay. This is definitely some good information right there.
Play, but not to watch. Bullshit. It's just
oh, really? Bullshit. Please explain why it's bullshit.
You don't want to think. You don't want to use your brain for anything.
What? I'm sorry. Wait. I'm sorry. What'd you say?
Not to watch. Bullshit. It's just because you don't want to think. You don't want to use your brain for anything. Like when we're sitting here and I'm playing Slay the Spire 2 and we're looking at my deck and we're trying to brainstorm what's the best combination of cards to use this turn, most people will sit there and be like, well, I don't want to think about this, so it's not fun. Well, not every game is for everybody, I guess. You know, some games are very much action-based, kind of brainless games. They are. And that's fine for the record.
I know, first and foremost, Phil, you are the last person to be talking about certain games for people not using their brains when you don't even use your brain whatsoever. Again, when I was showing Rimbo over here, you were having your chat handheld the entire game. So you are the last person to talk about people don't use their brains. You don't use your brain from any game whatsoever. Again, if you don't have to chat there, you can't figure it out. If there is yellow paint there, it's still not enough. So don't be talking about and telling me that people don't use their brains when it's been proven that you could never use your brain unless it's DoorDash or freaking Gen or WWE champions.
There's a place for that. There's a place for every kind of game. There's a place for adrenaline junkies to get enjoyment out of games. There's a place for thinking strategy-based gamers to get stuff out of games.
Exactly. He just begs for money.
But the thing is, I'm a variety streamer. I want to do
that's
variety.
A grocery store? That's right. Greedy, you live outside the States. I keep forgetting that. My apologies.
I don't want to only play one style of game. So I got to kind of accept the fact that there is an innate bias against certain types that maybe get bigger crowds for one game over another.
Shut up, Phil. He said you had to brush your teeth after drinking coffee. Wrong. No wonder his teeth hurt when he's eating. There's no... Exactly. Here's the thing. What's going on there, Susan? The thing is, Susan, the problem is, yes, you do want to brush your teeth kind of often, but when you brush it too much, you destroy the enamel. And that's the reason why a lot of his teeth, in my opinion, are just going bad. They're rotten.
Unfortunate. But it's just something that's...
Remember the puzzle you said red, blue? Oh, don't remind me that puzzle. No. Greedy Piggy. Yes, that puzzle, it took him forever. My favorite is the brain puzzle from Alone in the Dark 2. Took him 30 minutes, 25 to 30 minutes to figure it out. It was just a 4-piece puzzle. 4 pieces to put the brain together. It was so bad that so many people were clipping it and making fun of it, and he got upset about it.
Become inevitable, I feel, especially when the industry pushes you constantly towards one direction, because that's what they want to push as their games that print money formula, right? Like, I can't see a game like Slay the Spire becoming a microtransaction
there goes Jojo. How you doing
as
there?
A service subscription-based game. It's just not going to happen, right?
Really, it's not going to happen.
Call of Duty very much is that, you know. There you go. Casanova, how are you, man? 54 months as a member. That is the truth. And I'm tired of this, I'm going to lay it out because you know me. I tell it like it is. You ready? The reason that people want to see me play a game cold with no help is because they want to see me fail. They want to see me rage. They want to see me suffer. I don't care about you. I'm going to make this abundantly clear. If you tune into DSP Gaming to see me suffer, I don't care about you. You're meaningless to me. You mean nothing. You're like a fart in the fucking wind. I don't care about you or your opinion. What I care about
Wait,
is
hold on.
enjoying
I'm sorry,
games,
Chad. I was texting
showing-
somebody. What the hell you just said there?
Casanova, how are you, man? 54 months as a member. That is the truth. And I'm tired of this. I'm going to lay it out because you know me. I tell it like it is. You ready?
That's a lie.
The reason that people want to see me play a game cold with no help is because they want
I'm
to see me
doing well.
fail.
I'm just going to be
They
covering
wanna
this
see
stuff
me
until about
rage.
12:01.
They want to see me suffer. I don't care about you. I'm going to make
Oh, really? You don't care? Okay, obviously, he's talking about detractors and trolls and the rest of the internet. Let me let him continue, because right now, he's about to burn the mill.
this abundantly clear.
Okay,
if
make it
you tune
clear.
into DSP Gaming to see me suffer, I don't care about you. You're meaningless.
What's
to me.
going on,
You mean
Greg? How you
nothing.
doing there?
You're like a fart in the fucking wind. I don't care about you or your opinion. What I care about is enjoying games, showing that love and passion that I
That's a lie. Once again, Phil, you do not enjoy video games. You hate video games.
have for them, having enjoyable social times with my audience, just like every other streamer does. And if you're not here for that ride, I don't care, and I'm going to flush you like a turd. Because that's what you
Well, I'm the scat man.
are. You're just a turd that you're swimming around the bowl and you won't go down, and I want you gone. I don't need that toxic element in my content.
Okay. Since he's already burned the entire mill, first and foremost, Phil, when you play, again, any game you play, you make it boring. That's number one. Number two, big ups Lags a lot. How you doing there? Also, Morty, what's going on there? Phil. First and foremost, when people watch a streamer, unless it's your very first time playing the game, they can understand it. But when you play the game your second time, your audience wants you to go on to make it to the harder difficulty because, yes, they want to see you do get a little bit, rage, whatever. But they also want to see you progress to do better in said video game. You don't do that, Phil. You actually hate it. You hate playing on the harder difficulty because you suck. And the other thing is you want to talk about, you don't care about our opinion. Then why are you addressing it? Why don't you, again, simply ignore it? And the thing is, Phil, if it's that much of if it's that much of a problem, get off the internet.
You understand?
Because guess what? Every time you stream, every time you come on the internet, we're going to clip you. We're going to make fun of you. We're going to make content of it because we can do that.
I don't need you. I don't need time.
Wrong. You do need us because I remember, what was it, last year or the year before in chat, you can correct me on this, when Phil was going through a few streams where he's not reaching his goals, he was begging detractors to come in and give him money.
Toxic people.
He did. He begged us to give him money, and we all would just laugh and found it hilarious. Again, Phil, if the detractors were to disappear, your channel will die.
I'm good. I'm well supported by friendly, positive, supportive people. I don't.
No. That's another lie, Phil. You're not getting support. No, actually, you're getting support because you're begging. But people not give you money willingly. They give you money just to shut you up.
Don't need turds. I'm not a lol cow that relies on.
Yes, you are a low cow. You are a Class A low cow because what you're doing right here, right now, is Class A low cow material.
Self-embarrassment and pain.
Yes, you are self-embarrassing because right now you're getting angry, you're getting upset, you're coping and seething. And you know what? I was going to do it here, chat. I was going to do it here. But you know what? Since he's over here coping as it is, it's time. You already know what time it is, chat. You know what time it is. It's time for this.
You are coping and seething. You just can't accept what you're seeing. Yes, you're coping and seething. The truth it is scalding, and now you are molding and coping so hard. Coping and seething.
I gotta make sure I download that song. But regardless, not chat. Again, this is just the third video out of the 15 I'm covering, and he's already coping.
To be successful. If you want to see that, go watch LolCow Live. Go watch Review Tech USA.
Wow, so pretty much tell people that live in your head rent-free. LolCow lives rent-free in your head. Review Tech lives rent-free in your head. Detractors live rent-free in your head.
Those people exist. They deprecate themselves every day.
Just like you do every time you stream.
That's not DSP or DSP Gaming.
Yes, that is also you, Phil. Again, you are part of the locale community. Again, you're Class A of a locale.
Wasting your time. I don't care about your opinion. If I'm going to play a game, I'm going to have some social interaction so I can learn the ropes.
You know, Phil, again, you ask your chat to help you with every single thing, every single part of the game. Whether it's a boss, whether it's a puzzle, whether it's a maze, whether it's settings, you will still beg your chat there.
Now, I don't want someone
Oh, Square with Gun. Darius is still there. He's just under a different name.
100%
And thank you, Lags a lot. He is the golden self of milking a locale. He is.
holding me in every single moment. They don't. If you don't believe me, watch the fucking stream and stop watching the detractor clips.
No. I will rather watch the detractors clips because they get right to the point. The problem with you, Phil, is when it comes to your streams, it's full of filler and people don't have time to sift through it. They rather watch a detractor because it goes right to the point that we're looking for.
Because you're not
And also, we don't want to give you a single view.
watching the stream and then you get the wrong idea because they edit.
No, we get the right idea because, again, as a matter of fact, with my video I posted last night, Chad, it was pretty much him, right to the clip.
He did it that way.
And I made it very transparent as much as I possibly can.
Grow up.
No, Phil, you grow up. Did DSP's chat ever help out? Yes, Anthony, yes. Always remember this, Anthony. No matter what the game is, he's going to beg his chat to help him. Matter of fact, when he was playing Mass Effect 3, it was his chat telling him, hey, bro, you're over. You got too much gear on. That's the reason why your powers are taking too long to recharge.
Okay.
The game losses is fun when stop exploring and find out your own. Exactly. That's exactly. It's fun when you're trying to figure out for yourself instead of your chat help you through every single thing.
I'm getting rid of all the trolls, so hold on a second before I shout this out because there's a bunch of idiots. Every single time that someone comes onto this stream and does a big amount of support.
Big ups, David. How you doing?
Shit.
Oh, you have good news. I got Lavino Lego on my birthday. Hey, that's what's up, David. That's what's up. I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
They start ripping their...
I would rather watch a detractor such as Urban Style Individual. Big ups to him. Also, thank you very much. Duty Stream, Snort Benell, Snort Hogan, Iviga, Meology. And there you go. These are great detractors right here.
their hair out of their head. They start freaking out. They come in with 100 sock accounts and start spamming the chat with toxic shit, so I have to take care of it. Give me a second. Let's see. Nerexidev, I'm getting rid of you. I've had enough of your toxicity. Seriously, grow up.
Sorry, Chad. I thought I heard something, but I was still here. I don't say what he's saying. He's just looping right now.
Did I get rid of them now? There's like 10 of them. I think I got rid of them all.
Mr. Benell?
Yeah.
Mr. Benell? Hello? Mr. Benell? You're streaming. Hello?
Okay. I think I got rid of them all. Cool.
I think I got
For the
rid of them all.
record, today, most of the trolling is on the YouTube side.
Uh-huh.
That's different. Usually, the kick side is full of trolls. Today, it's actually just the regulars on the kick side, and they're not actually being too bad. It's actually the YouTube side had a bunch of bullshit sock accounts. I can't believe it.
Really?
I
That's been
guess
going on
it's
for
weirdo day. It must be weird day. It's a weird day because I'm getting tons of support on a Dragon Quest stream.
Here's the funniest thing, Ricky Piggy. Here's the funniest thing. He's always talking about he's getting rid of people. And guess what? They just go ahead and make another account. Again, this is how they can get on his skin because he stops the stream to get rid of trolls. Again, the biggest way to get rid of your trolls, Phil, just ignore them.
And the trolls are
But again, we know this gets on your skin because we'll keep doing it.
on the other side. Like, this is bizarro day. Okay, so Jay did a whopping 200...
Actually, the Legions are pretty good. Even though I still say, again, the desktop is better, but that's a good start there.
$100
Because in the past, I actually owned the Alienware, and I know a lot of people go, hit me on that. But guess what? There's nothing wrong with it.
super chat. Thank you, Jay.
Thank you, 1 Minute Man. He's nothing without us.
That's insane. And Jay asks, oh no, he says, I have no life, so I'm here to occupy my time. Yes, I'm sure that's what you're here for because you have...
Huh?
That's insane. And Jay asks, oh no, he says, I have no life, so I'm here to occupy my time.
You're here to occupy your time. Okay.
Yes, I'm sure that's.
Oh, I think it's the same person. This is the same idiot gave him, was it $300 right there? So this is the same idiot gave him money. Okay. And again, the fact that he said that is quite stupid.
What you're here for.
So pretty much, Jay, you have no life. Great job.
Because you have absolutely no life and nothing to do, correct?
So let's see. 1, 2, 5, 10. So pretty much, I think he gave this kind of money. Wait, he's even got a check mark? He's got it. I'm going to let that play while I check this out. I got to see this for myself, chat. I'm going to do it in the other window. Give me a sec, chat. I need to see this for myself. Because apparently he's got a check mark. I didn't know that.
Jay's asked me, what is the most I ever received in one donate? Well, wait a minute. Hold on. He said one donator, but I don't know what that means. So, in regards to, okay, there's a few different things that stood out in my history. Once when I was streaming on Once when I was streaming on YouTube. No, I'm getting it completely wrong here. Let's try this again. It's this music. Hold on. The music has completely distracted me. I want to go to a more chill.
Shut up, Phil. Anyhow, I think I pull him up. So, okay, so this is Jai Hayes. Okay. So apparently he's definitely looks like he's a red pillar and other things. Apparently he's supposed to review cars. He's a Trump supporter. But again, though, the fact that this moron over here, entertainer and realist. Okay, I'm about to look more into this off-stream chat. But as I'm still looking at his content over here on my other browser, apparently he's just another moron. But again, giving Phil that huge amount of money, yeah, very dented and retarded.
Song here. That's
big ups, Lewis. Okay. How you doing there?
Back in the day, I used to stream on Twitch.
Oh, he's got a Phil review channel. Yeah, so I just saw that. I was just looking at Twitch, that glitter.
And it was like the fall, I want to say. So it wasn't particularly one reason that this happened.
Oh, really? His channel's failing? It definitely told me more about that greedy piggy. Like, what's the reason why is his channel failing? It's because of his political views or other reasons?
Someone came by.
Because, Greg, people, again, give him money to one or two things, to shut him up or try to troll him. And guess what? Both of them are dumb reasons.
And started dropping not tier 1 or tier 2, tier 3 subs. Gifted subs on Twitch.
That's another thing. He thinks he's going to save his business, which is not.
Probably, I think when they were done, because it was over the course of like 2 to 3 days they did this. I think it was over $13,000 of gifted subs.
There you go. That's what's up, David.
To this day, I have absolutely no idea who that person was, and this happened at a time when I was financially in a really bad way. You know, I was actually like living stream to stream with how bad my finances were. And they were real subs. This was a real person. I got all of the income from them. It was wildly insane. So my channel was so inflated on Twitch, it looked like I had thousands of subs when, you know, they weren't real. They were all gifted. But it was absolutely insanity that had happened. If we're talking like tips, like through PayPal, once someone sent me, I want to say it was I'm trying to remember. I think it was like $2,150. I think. Okay? And if I remember correctly, it was a milestone. Like, this viewer had been watching me for over a decade, and it was a milestone for them, and they wanted to celebrate and say thank you for so much for all these years of content, and they just sent one giant tip via PayPal. Okay? Now, if you're saying YouTube, because he's asking YouTube, I don't remember the sizes of contributions I've gotten on YouTube, to be honest with you. Like, I've only been streaming on YouTube at a time when you could get super chats since 2021, because that's when I left Twitch. So it's been about roughly, we're almost at 5 years now that I've been gone from Twitch. I don't even know what the limits are on YouTube. I have no clue. So, you know, I'm sure I've probably, like I think that there's categories. Let me see. It looks like the most you could send on YouTube in one contribution is $500, right? Yeah, it looks like it goes 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, 50, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. Those are the levels. So, have I ever received a $500 super chat? I don't remember. Obviously, I've received several hundred, You just sent one of 200. Thank you so much. I don't remember if I've ever gotten a 500. I don't track that stuff. You know, I don't, you know. Antonio, I already talked about Rainbow Six Siege. Didn't you hear my answer? I talked about it, that I played it at launch only, and then they redid it after that, and I didn't play it since. Okay, for the record, again, I only say this stuff because people bring it up. I wouldn't be talking about this on today's morning show if we weren't talking about it right now, okay? So, here's the deal. In regards to contributions, if you were going to contribute in a big way to my content, I actually would prefer if you did a tip or if you did it through Kick. Reason being, YouTube takes big chunks, okay? You may not realize this. When you send a super chat on YouTube, they take a chunk of it. So if you're picking and choosing how you want to contribute and you have the ability to choose, the other methods are better. The other methods, actually, I get more of it. YouTube is taking a big chunk out of it. You know? Just saying. I mean, if you want to... I am not going to be one to tell you how to contribute. If you want to support my content, you can do it however the heck you want. You want to do it through YouTube, you want to do it through Kick, you want to do it through PayPal. Hey, I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. But I'm just saying, if you had the ability to choose how you're going to support, you probably want to do the one that the creator you're supporting gets more of, no? I'm just saying. I'm not messing with crypto. I've told you guys many times over the years about crypto that I don't trust it, that crypto is too much of a unstable market, and today you could have $10,000 of crypto in your account that could be worth, you know, $1,000 tomorrow. I'm not messing with that. Too volatile, too unstable, and quite frankly, a tax liability that could really bite you in the ass as well. So I'm just not messing with that stuff. Did I get to play in the snow this weekend? I walked through
but
the
I heard
slush.
him. He was just going over about his
drove through
support
the
as
slush.
always.
We didn't have any snow that really stuck. It was too wet and slushy to really do anything.
Uh-huh.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is insane.
I know, right?
I don't know what's going on. Jay just sent a $300 tip.
Talk about burning a hole in your pocket. But again, I don't get mad at his audience. I don't care because it's not my money. It's not your money, nobody else's money, but this fool's money. So great job. Keep giving him money because guess what, Dent? When you come back, he's going to expect the same amount or more.
Thank you, Jay. I don't know what's going on with Jay today. He must be feeling insanely supportive and you know, what the hell? He said a $300 tip. Thank you. So I guess I won't be complaining about Dragon Quest anytime soon. I don't think I'll be complaining, you know, after today's stream. We're good for a little bit. I don't think I'll be having anything to say negative about Dragon Quest streams. Not to say that he was here for Dragon Quest. But dude, thank you so much. Really, thank you so much. Appreciate it. This helps a ton, obviously. And I don't even have a $300 animation. I just have the 200 again.
Uh-huh.
So there you go. Thank you to Jay.
Phil, name
for a
one thing you contribute to. Go ahead.
tip.
So can't wait. Exactly, David.
Absolutely
Exactly.
amazing. Thank you, man.
They say charity begins at
yes,
home.
there's kicks
With
to
Phil's
shout out
charity
as well,
begins
and
at
I
him.
will in a second.
Exactly. I would rather buy a lottery ticket than to give it to Phil. At least I got a chance to win. I'd rather, put it this way, Greedy Piggy, I'd rather go ahead and spend money on another different car than give this fool any kind of money whatsoever. Yeah, I admit I gave him between $305 at times, but don't. Yeah, well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. 1 minute man. Yes, you did, but at the same time, you realize it was a mistake and you stopped. So I'll give you that. It's okay. We all had dumb moments and we had to learn.
Let's get the animation going for the tip, and then we got a huge amount of kicks that just came in on kick.
What you get from Phil is just animation. Exactly. You don't get nothing else.
King of the Void says, remember, Jay says he's here for Slay the Spire. So I understand this is a Dragon Quest stream, but I'll take this as you love Slay the Spire and you wanted me to keep it in the rotation.
Jay, no matter how much money you're going to get, you're not going to get anything out of him, okay? Here's what you're doing. You give more to him. That's number one. Number two, if you're hoping that you get like an interview where Phil's, not interview, but you're hoping that Phil's going to help you out with your channel, forget about it.
Fair enough. Because I love
At this point, go ahead, get off the internet and get a real job.
Slay the Spire, and I want to keep it in the rotation. I'm really enjoying
Same thing here, Anthony. I'd rather do that.
the game. And this helps a lot. It does. The fact that we have streams that are doing really well means that it can offset the streams that don't. So yesterday we were on the slower side on both streams. I was thinking today the Dragon Quest stream would be slow. Obviously that's not the case. You know, now we're pretty good. So thank you so much, man.
And
now in addition to all of that,
thank God.
oh,
And of course, him messing his setup.
but I do think like we will maybe find some good stuff in all of those. Thank you to everyone here tonight who suggested games and gave me.
Oh, by the way, Chad, this is for when he was doing his stupid window shopping for indie games excuse me, when he was streaming window shopping on games on Steam, excuse me. Nobody does that. Hey, guess what, Chad? If I'm going to look at a game, I'm not going to do it on stream to waste people's time. I'm going to look at the games off stream to figure out which one I want to pick up. That was a waste of a stream.
The information.
Oh, and also, he still really thinks that Phil will save his channel. Exactly. It's not doing anything. All he's doing is giving Phil what he wants. It's not going to help him. And again, Jay Hayes, keep giving him more money. He's not going to go over there and help your channel. He's not going to suck your dick. Great job. Thank you for the money, dummy. Oh no, they do have a statue of Rex from Mass Effect. You have to definitely find it. Jay goes, exactly, 1 minute man, exactly. Phil, you can't even choose your own cards in Slay the Spire. You have to look at it. Exactly, that's the whole thing, Susan. He kept asking for the chat to go ahead to help him with everything. Well, Lewis, that depends. I'm just going to say this. He may or may not. It depends if that's going to save his channel, which we all know no matter what game he picks up, it's not going to save his channel.
Happy to look at them. Obviously, thank you to anyone who supported the stream tonight. Very different kind of stream, right? This is not me doing gameplay at all. Just looking at a whole bunch of stuff and seeing there's interest in having me play. And
Chad, if I ever do that, you have every right to click off because nobody should force their chat to watch them literally window shop for games on stream. It's so stupid.
And I do feel like we just got a lot listed there.
And a matter of fact, Iviga covered that, and even Iviga was losing his mind over that.
That could turn into some interesting, chill indie nights or maybe even playthroughs after the fact. But that's what we needed to do. We need to do that every once in a while because what's happened is the last few nights that we did this, we kept polling, and certain games won. We tried like 12 to 14 games now. And out of those, there's a few I'd like to try in the future. But then we were like running out of games. We were just doing the same games over and over. I'm like,
shut up, Phil. I would rather save my money for games and Lego, but Phil, you're not exactly wise when it comes to money. Quite the opposite. Actually, he should get a job. The thing is, if he has a job, Dave, he's going to burn through his money because he has addiction to WWE champions, Jen, DoorDash, all kinds of stuff. This idiot can't even actually balance his money out.
oh, we should get some new games in there now. So
The problem with that is, Greg, he can't even stick to that because he wants to switch up from different games. And the reason why he does that, Greg, is he's hoping that there's this one game that he's going to go ahead and that's going to be lightning in the bottle. As I said before, those days are over. This is not the 1990s. This is not the 2000s. This is not the 2010s. Them days where you find a game that's lightning in the bottle are over.
okay. Say Henshin a Go-Go Baby says, I'm glad that you looked at most suggestions because I actually added some to my own wish list. Well, maybe this will actually give other people
to
opportunity
wake up and be
exposed to
exactly
games
squirrel
too.
with a gun. Exactly. Same here. I'd rather watch Klutzy play games. I'd rather watch Gar play games. I'd rather watch Ice play games. Heck, I'll even watch James Lesser play games because at least they do a better job of making it entertaining.
That's what it's all about. Free J.
Actually, Greedy Piggy, you're correct. I'm told I was wrong. Greedy Piggy is right because for some reason Phil will find a way to get a job because so far every job he did held, he got fired from.
T, thank you for a $2 super sticker tonight.
And actually, Greedy Piggy, actually, here's another thing. He'll actually have an extremely hard time to get a job because here's one thing a lot of jobs are doing nowadays. When they go do your background check, they also can see if you have social media. And from your social media, depends on if you're a problem. In Phil's case, he's a problem, so he won't be able to get a job. Now that he has what's called a zombie resume.
So, FYI, next
When you have that, many of the times they're not going to want to hire you, especially at his age.
week, we will do a few weeknights, probably, or maybe like 2 weeknights, where we'll probably do indie stuff like this.
What about when he spends money on collectibles? Oh, don't even get me started with that. He spent money on all that crap, and guess what? It didn't help him out not one bit.
Try out some of these suggestions and see which ones work.
I want my streams to actually be good at game. Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Craig. I'm gonna tell you what it is. When it comes to stream video games, you just gotta go play the game and be entertaining. That's all. It's going to take a while for it to catch on, but you play the games, and after you finish streaming, always go back over your streams to see what you could do to improve on.
Let's see. Uniqueness. Just did it too.
Exactly. That's why. Okay, yes. When I did have social media, but I deleted it a long time ago because number one, Facebook or what it used to be. I'd rather not get into that. I end up ranting about that all throughout the entire stream. But Facebook ain't what it used to be. Instagram what it used to be because I seen people post a lot of stuff they shouldn't be posting.
$2 tip. He says,
especially their locations.
let's end with $100 at least. Well, actually, we just.
And the other thing with me, Chad, is yes, I do videos, but I'm not using my actual name. I'm not showing my face. I'm using a different thing. So people won't be able to tell it's me unless that's saying that's me. And even still, then they say, well, that sounds like a voice. But the funniest thing with my voice, it can sound sometimes similar to other people with the same sort of voice because of the deep voice and all that stuff. But again, that's still not enough unless I actually say my real name, my actual, what I do for an actual living, all that stuff, blah, blah, blah. Then they can kind of pinpoint what you're doing. But other than that, nah.
Just did already.
And I'm like that because, again, I don't want everybody trying to find me in real life.
So thank you.
And I highly recommend anybody who does do content, unless you kind of want to show your face, fine. But if you want to keep your private life private, it's better off to not really show your face. Go through an avatar of what you want to show. Like, for example, I'm a big fan of Mass Effect. Obviously, I'm using the Pathfinder. People will tell me, why don't you use the N7? I'm like, that's more iconic to Shepard. And Shepard's such an iconic character, but I'm doing the Pathfinder because I know Riot is not popular as Shepard, but I'm using that because that's what I prefer.
Is for a $2
Deny that. I am a fan of Mass Effect Andromeda. I won't deny that.
tip there. I appreciate that very much. Thank you to everyone here who supported tonight's stream. I really appreciate.
That's another thing, Greedy Piggy. That is another thing. They actually have to call your previous job to get a reference. I'm certainly sure if they were to do that, it's going to be incredibly difficult to find the people that used to work at the helicopter company. Because I am very certain those people have moved on.
You know, a rare time when I did.
No. Greedy Piggy in the States, they do it here too. They do it here too. There are some people that, do well, but they don't get the job because guess what happened? When they checked to see their social media and the social media got linked, they went on to that and they see what they were posting, what they're doing. So they were like, yeah, we don't want that kind of person.
No gameplay.
And here's another thing. If you're doing a state job, you cannot have a social media.
But I hope that you still enjoyed your time with me.
Same thing here. Even Iviga. Here's the funniest thing, chat. Here's the funniest thing. Anthony, yes, I choose an avatar. This one here is obviously an avatar right here. Again, I'm just using this. I'm using it because I'm a fan of it, and not only that, I'm a big fan of sci-fi stuff. Again, a lot of people put this up behind avatars, including Iviga puts this up behind the avatar. Brosai obviously has a cartoon version of himself, which is still good. Klutzy puts himself behind the avatar. Gar puts himself behind the avatar for obvious reasons. For me, it's just because job reasons. I don't want people knowing what type. Obviously, you guys know I work in the hospital field as an EVS, but I don't want you guys trying to find out which hospital it is. You know what I'm saying? Not because I don't trust you guys, but you gotta be careful with the information you post in there on social media.
Looking at all these games, right?
Klutzy's very good at video games, or at least gets better when he learns. That's the thing. That's the thing I love about Klutzy, believe it or not. Even when he's playing a brand new game, he doesn't understand it. He's going to play it. He's going to understand it. If he gets beat a couple times, if he gets gamed a couple times, it happens, but he gets better. Or better yet, with Ice, when he was playing Mega Man Zero, a few times he had died, but he kept getting better and better and better. It happens.
What day will be the next indie?
Squirrel, that's the best thing to have. Don't have a social media. That is the best thing to have at this point, because trust me, it's going to make your life a lot more easier.
Night. It'd probably be like Monday night or Tuesday night.
Yeah, I didn't realize we derailed on that chat, but hey, that's all right. Sometimes it's going to have a little bit of derailment.
Let's not 100% confirm that yet, but let's say probably Monday, Tuesday night of next week, and then we'll probably do another one like, Wednesday, Thursday night. We'll do a couple of them next week for variety.
Sure, Phil, whatever. And here we go, banning somebody else. What did Ramos get banned for? I'm sorry, chat. I got to see what he get banned for. Okay, he's laughing. Hold on, let's see. Help me. What did he get? Oh, here we go. Obviously, he's speaking a different language, which that might be Spanish, chat. I'm not sure, but whatever he said there, because I can't copy and paste, unfortunately. But I'm gonna guess it's Spanish, and Phil didn't like that because it said slop stream. So obviously, he said something that Phil probably didn't understand, didn't like, and that's why he got banned. So ain't that funny? Wait, chat. Wait. So he got banned for speaking another language? I know, Phil, you're a racist piece of shit, but wow. So in other words, Phil, if they don't speak English and they speak another language, you're going to take it as them detracting? Really? That is so messed up. Wow. Chat. Oh, my. I hope bro side somebody else caught this, but wow. So in other words, Chad, if you would speak Spanish, Japanese, Chinese, and you could be talking about, I don't know, food, if Phil can understand that, he's going to assume that you're detracting and you're just going to get banned? Wow. What a self-entitled piece of shit. Phil, again, this is why you are a Class A locale. And I wish, if anybody does speak Spanish, maybe you can translate for that for me. If not, don't worry about it. But it's so messed up that in his chat alone, you can't have to speak English. That is so messed up. So messed up.
But let's say probably Monday, Tuesday night of next week, and then we'll probably do another one like, Wednesday, Thursday night. We'll do a couple of them next week for variety.
See, look at that. He just got banned for literally just speaking. Phil, you obviously don't speak Spanish. You obviously know what you obviously didn't know what he said there. All you could do was just copy and paste, see what he said. But you just assume he's just detracting. Again, you are such a thin-skinned little bitch. Exactly, squirrel with a gun, calling other people snowflakes when he's the biggest snowflake right there.
Yeah. No, please stop. Don't suggest any more games. We just got to know.
I'm sorry, Chad. I'm gonna say this right here.
I'm
gonna say this right here. For my people who do speak other languages, if you're talking to somebody another language, go right ahead. I have no problem with that whatsoever. As long as it's not something like you're posting somebody's personal information. That's all I ask. Don't post that. But if you speak spells in another language in my chat and having a great time, go for it. Again, when it comes to my chat, you can talk about just about anything you want. Outside politics, religion, let's not go down that rabbit hole because you know how volatile that can go. But you can talk about anything you want, chat. It could be, again, video games. It could be sports. It could be food. It could be anything you want to talk about it. Knock yourselves out, because a lot of times that makes the stream even better.
More than enough game suggestions. I appreciate them, but that was a lot, and I just need to, stop thinking about games. So here's the deal.
Glitter, here's the other thing. Tissue paper? Nah. How about his skin is so thin as, let's say, as a rotten leaf. That's how brittle his skin is.
Tomorrow, if you guys like Street Fighter 6,
I can't go a day without watching YouTube. It's part of my life. I just use it to make videos now. Just join. Here's the thing. I can actually go a couple days without watching YouTube. But the times where I do watch YouTube outside of this moron is if I'm at work and it's like the night shift. I need something to get me through the night shift. Otherwise, I'm going to go nuts. So I'll either watch if Ice is streaming, he'll stream. Or if Vega stream, I'll watch him in the background stuff. Have something to have in the background. If not, music. And a lot of times it's music a little bit low and I can hear what's going on at work. But that's the other reason why I have YouTube.
Tomorrow is your day. Tomorrow, I'm going to be playing with Alex, the new character in
phrasing, Phil. Phrasing.
Street Fighter 6 all day long. In fact, the update is already available. Let me get it going right now. So, yeah, Alex, all day long, we start off
And
in
again,
the
big
morning.
up to the 19 people out
After
here.
the
I
morning
appreciate
show, I'm going to
everybody.
go into the combo trials, his tutorial. We're going to learn all that stuff. Then we're going to go in trading mode and do some bread and butter practice.
Exactly.
You know,
A decaying leap is better. That's how thin his skin is.
Then we're going to take him into the casual play.
Because you know how you
Then we're
walk
gonna try to get
outside?
some
Shut up,
wins,
Phil. Just shut up
and
for a
then
second.
if I'm
Because he's just yapping about nonsense. You know how you go outside, you walk outside, and it's like the fall time, and you step it on, and you just hear the leaf brittle? That's his skin.
feeling good enough about the character, then we're going to be doing our ranked placements.
Exactly,
and see how that
Skolga.
goes.
No one cares
So
about
that's
him
gonna
but
be an
him.
Interesting
That's the only one
day
that cares about him.
tomorrow. All day long, Alex is Street Fighter 6. So if you
And when it comes to the Bennell family, the only two people I feel sorry for is his parents. Because here's the thing, Chad. He's an only child. I feel bad for both Dave and Linda because they know their lineage is coming to an end because Phil is doing nothing to procreate. Maybe, I don't know, maybe Linda has sisters or brothers that could continue the heritage. No, not the heritage. Not Linda. I'm sorry, Dave. Maybe Dave has siblings which to continue the Bennell name. But we know Phil it stops with Phil because Phil's not having kids. Thank God he's not having kids. And that's those two people I feel very bad for.
like Street Fighter 6, you're in the right spot.
Onion
If
skin,
you're not,
even better.
then
Even
that's
ooh,
fine.
ooh.
Come back.
Greedy Piggy, you gave me an idea for a theme. Ooh, you gave me an idea. I'm gonna say that for a video, even a theme. Ooh, I mean even a stream. Ooh, onion skin Phil. I'm gonna work around with that. I like that.
On Wednesday, because on Wednesday, we're going to be doing more Slay the Spire 2 and more RimWorld. All right? So,
My rim
here's your
job, sure.
completely juxtaposed style of days. Again, this is why I love being a variety creator. Is that there's
Exactly,
always something
no
going on.
legacy.
There's always some new content, something to
Again,
check
I
out.
feel bad for his
and
parents.
I don't have to
For
focus
Phil,
on
nah,
one
he
thing.
can go to hell.
If you didn't like today, come back tomorrow. If you don't like that, come back the next day. It's always something different here, right?
Nah,
Good
it's
stuff.
always the same slop, Phil.
Okay.
Wait, Dave Sr. used to put her around a bit, so I wouldn't be surprised if he had a...
All right.
Here's the thing,
Anything
here's
you
the
guys-
thing. If he does, I mean, I know you shouldn't cheat on your significant other, but in this case, if he does, hey, at least he has another kid out there that could continue the legacy. Thank God.
You want to chat before I adjourn for the night? This would be your chance. A little bit of Q&A. If you would like to talk with me, I'll type it to the kick chat. Any questions, any concerns, anything going on?
Okay, why did you type in okay? What?
All right. Anything you guys want to chat before
I don't know
adjourn
why
for the
he
night?
typed okay and what,
Let's-
because I don't
this would be
see
your
what's in
chance,
there
a
he
little bit
needs
of
to
Q&A.
address,
If you
but
would like to
whatever.
talk with me, I'll type it to the kick chat. Any questions, any concerns, anything going on? Did you want?
Oh, Anthony. If I talk about the Krogan, we're going to be here all day. We're going to be here all day. Trust me. We're going to be here all day because anything about Mass Effect, the Lord stuff, I'll go deep, and I mean knee deep. I'll say this much when it comes to the Krogan. And not, let me not spoil this too much. I will say this. When it comes to the Krogan, Urdnot is very different compared to the rest of them. And that's the reason why we love, there's a reason why we love Rex. There's a big reason. But I'm not going to spoil it because you're going to learn more in Mass Effect 2 and 3.
Gab about. For the record, I have absolutely no clue what you guys were talking about with this Jay guy. Because for those who don't know, this Jay Hayes guy, he came to my stream randomly like,
what are the Krogan? They are a species in Mass Effect, Greedy Piggy. Let's just say they would be... let me think. Okay, I may say this much. You could say they might be similar to the brutes from Halo in a way, because they're all about brawn. But some of them, what I mean by brutes, they have a lot of strength, but some of them also can be, have biotic powers. But put it that way, that's the best way I compare them to, like brutes in a way.
a week or two ago, and he dropped a bunch of contributions. My trolls then harassed him, went to his channel, harassed him, and all of that.
Do you have proof, Phil?
Then people says, oh, he was in detractor chats and stuff. Like, I don't care what he does.
Which he was. If I'm not mistaken, Chad, did he go after duty?
You know, who gives a shit? Then all of a sudden he came back the other day, and he said, oh, so I was led astray. I went into detractor chats, but just so you know, I actually like your content. I don't care what they say. I'm going to come back and support you. Okay, great. Then he came back this morning, and he dropped an insane amount of contribution. Like hundreds of dollars to super.
Shut up, Phil. Greedy Piggy. You never play Mass Effect? Brother? If there's, let me see. I hope there's a sale there. Lewis, you definitely, if there's a sale for Mass Effect, please help us out here. But Greedy Piggy, when it comes to the Mass Effect trilogy, I recommend you pick that up. you're going to love 1, 2, and 3. Besides the ending of 3, but that's a different story. But pick up Mass Effect, the original trilogy. You will love it, and you will have so much fun with it. Trust me on that one. There's a reason why it's so beloved to this very day.
Hundreds of dollars of tips, okay? And then he left, and I was like, okay, that's...
Yeah, that's one thing too, Anthony. I think he did go after Duty, and Duty did address it. If Duty was here, I'll ask him, but I guess he's busy doing something.
We left it. Now, tonight, everyone's saying, oh...
Wait, he made a detractor video about Phil. Wait a minute. Jahaze made a detractor video on Phil? Wait, what do you mean? Whoa. He went after Urban Style Individual? Hold up. I know he did. Oh, I'm going to have to look that up later. Why would you go against that brother? I wouldn't go after Urban Style Individual, okay? Because when he detracts, a lot of times he's just mellow. But there was a couple videos where you saw the Urban come out of him. I mean Urban, like
your chat.
Urban.
He emailed you, you're not responding. None of that happened. He's not banned from my chat.
Jahaze has his own trolls. He's like you, paywalling his content, having his own wells. When vaping died on YouTube, everything got look. Yeah, well there you go.
I've confirmed. Okay, he didn't email me. I've confirmed. I'm looking. He hasn't emailed me, so I don't know what's going on. If anything you guys are saying is true or not, I'm not involved. Like it really has nothing to do with me. So no drama here on my end. Okay, I don't know anything about it. I'm not involved. He never sent me an email. I've checked. And he's not banned on the channel. He can come here and talk whenever he wants. So I don't know what's going on. To be honest with you guys, I don't care. You know, the way I'm concerned is, hey, if a person wants to come in and support, they can. They want to go.
Yeah, somebody can come in and give me money. They can do that. Whatever.
Talk somewhere else. They can. I don't give a shit.
Big as well, Sway. Welcome aboard the fire here. Jahaze is just a dead one. Yeah, exactly. As I'm learning more about him, well, Sway, he's just the next Ethan Ralph.
You know, it doesn't.
And he's hoping that Phil will save his dying channel.
Doesn't affect me.
But I definitely got to look into why he was going after urban style individual, because wrong person to go after too.
All right. I didn't appreciate that people tried to derail the stream tonight.
Excuse me. Ethan Ralph. Let's just say he's a big piece of shit. Really a big piece of shit.
But we took care of it quickly. And
there's a reason why he's living in Mexico.
We got right back into dominating games, so it didn't really, it didn't really annoy me very much. Okay. Antonio Brown says, for DSP tries it, try a bunch of European foods and compare to South American foods.
Why would he do that? That's so stupid.
How would I do that? What?
Ethan releases entertainment. Albany, I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. When
Should I fly?
I don't know. I don't know. I have my opinions when it comes to Ethan Ralph.
South American chefs?
Can he be a little bit entertaining than Phil? Sometimes.
From across the globe to come cook for me and I could compare their cuisine? Like, what are you talking about?
What would Phil do if he have a wormy? Here's the thing. What he would do with that, prop it and show it off, and then probably force his chat to pay money to, for him to do anything with it. I did. Let's just say I am not surprised.
Yeah. We don't have.
I do wish detractors wouldn't talk about Jar's daughter. Well, here's the thing, Susan. I understand that. I'm not going to talk about his daughter. I'm going to leave that alone. But it's his fault to even bring his child into this. I understand. Don't be talking about people's kids, because I'm leaving that alone. But that's his fault. If he didn't mention anything about his daughter, we wouldn't know about that.
Any kind of idea.
Oh, and Anthony, speaking of that fool, I got a video in the works about him. Last night, he went full retarded again. And I got annoyed with that and gave him the business.
For DSP tries it at all. We have no idea what's going on.
You'll see in the video.
Now with that.
I just need certain other parts, too, to finish it up.
Okay.
Mr. Benell?
Well, I love the ideas, but like I said, for the next
hello, Mr. Benell.
I want it to be something that is something everyone's interested.
Okay, put him on 1.2 because he's just taking too long. I'm sorry, Chad. We'll put him on 1.25. He's just taking too long.
Interested in. It's a new item or a popular item, something viral, something that people.
Yeah, he did. That's the reason why I'm not gonna get into that, because again, she's innocent. But again, the fact that he did that is scummy. And again, that's his fault.
People want to see me actually try. Not, oh, just
Much better him 1.2 because good guy, when he talks, he just takes too long.
go to this place and arbitrarily get a burger from there. We just did a bunch of burgers, you know? Like, we just
Which nobody cares, Phil.
did a whole bunch of shit. I want to see, is there something new, something good worth checking out? Because if not, then I end up going to a place like Nothing Bunt Cakes, and I have the lowest viewed episode of DSP Tries It on record in history, and I don't want to waste my time.
Phil, no matter what, when you're eating food, it's always the lowest because nobody wants to see that crap.
I don't need the calories. Like, I didn't, you know, Nothing Bunt Cakes. Yeah, that was for an episode. I wasn't craving cake, to be honest with you.
Then why did you buy it in the first place?
I'm happy eating healthy foods because I'm trying to stay healthy.
That's a big lie. You're not healthy whatsoever. Again, you look like you're 75.
So if I'm going to do the show, I want it to be worth it. You understand? And I
If you want the show to be worth it, just shut up and play video games and stop begging. Then maybe it might improve.
feel like the last one was a waste of time. I do. I feel like that one was kind of
Phil, your whole life is a waste of time.
like, damn, we tried something different. It didn't work. So if I'm going to be, you know,
That's the other thing, Glitter. I'm trying to see. I wish there was a way I could do it on stream to change this to a voice changer. Because with my content, in the very beginning, like the previews, I changed it to a voice changer. But I might play around that a little bit more to see maybe if I could do it. Some videos just have him, you know, to a voice changer to something else to see if that makes it a little bit more entertaining.
breaking my regular
Exactly, Anthony. Even bro side is more healthier than Phil.
diet here to eat crappy foods. I want it to be something you guys want, you know?
Again, Phil, people can watch actual people that review foods, foods, than you. Oh, I know. Him not craving cakes, that is a big X to doubt. Not only that, Susan, he's a chocoholic. He loves chocolate. So again, big X to down that.
I don't know what you're talking about, Snake Sauce. He says, why are you avoiding playing Ultra Kill? Who's avoiding playing Ultra Kill? I don't
You are avoiding it, Phil. Again, any game that can be challenging, you're avoiding.
know what you're talking about.
Again, Phil, you're getting called out because you're too busy yapping instead of playing the game. And he's right. You're avoiding that game because it's going to be too difficult for you to understand.
Yes, the birthday marathon will be on my actual birthday, April 6th. I will do it on that day this year. Yes, correct.
And what day is April 6th? Let me see, chat. Let me see. April 6th. That is a Monday. Nope. I will not be covering that because I do have work. Mr.
Yo,
Bennell,
Totes,
anything
here
else?
we go again. He says, you should try the peanut butter burger from that small burger joint we talked about yesterday. We just did.
Peanut butter on the burger? Might try that. Might make it myself, but interesting. Oh, I enjoy the Ultimate Sith edition of Star Wars: The Force Unleashed for the simple fact it has some of the box art ever, and it's the steel cover book. Comes with the DLC, at least for the Xbox 360. The funniest thing is, David, I still had the steel book of Halo 2 when it came back on the original Xbox, and I gotta find the collector's edition of Mass Effect 2. I still have that, even though this 2 is completely destroyed, but that's a different story.
We did a bunch of burgers. We did Wendy's. We did McDonald's.
Oh, actually, Anthony, I'm glad you brought that. Let me see. I'm hoping I'm off that day. Let's see. April 1st is a Wednesday. Let's see. Oh. Chad. I'm off that Wednesday. We're going to stream, and we're going to have a fun time. And I'm going to tag Phil saying, it's your anniversary, Philip.
We want to do something interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that's interesting. Oh, just go to a local burger joint and
Get ready, Phil. May 1st is coming. Actually, hold on. I'm sorry, chat. Whoa. I'm looking at April. I'm sorry. Whoops. My bad. I look at the wrong date. Sorry, chat. Sorry. I was looking at the wrong date. No, that's a Friday. I was looking at May 1st. That's my fault. No. Well, no, I got to work Friday. But still, though, chat. I'm still going to stream that day. Mind you, it'll be in the morning time. But I'm still going to stream. And I'm going to tag Phil on Twitter and say, hey, Phil, it's your anniversary. Congratulations. It's your anniversary, the day you burst. Realize, Phil, May 1st is coming. It's coming soon. We're going to relive the moment to what you did on stream. Everybody's going to tag you in it. And there's nothing you can do. You can like it or hate it. Suck on it.
try a burger. We just had burgers tons of times.
What the? Hold on.
Thoughts on Procopio?
Oh, that was okay. That was
it
Duty
seemed
stream.
like an
Okay, that was
interesting
his
game until we
video. I
watched the
guess he was
trailer and it didn't
offline
seem
and he
too
came back
interesting.
online.
It only seems people wanted me to play it after I said I wouldn't because people are contrarians.
Contrarians,
exaggeration,
whatever.
Everyone was like, don't play it. Then it came out. Everyone was like, why aren't you playing it? Well, because you said not to. We watched the
What
trailer.
do you
we
get
agreed
in
it
the
doesn't
10th
look good.
anniversary?
Oh, well, you're missing out. Well, no,
A
we
lot of
agreed
things,
not to play it.
squirrel.
Like, what the hell are you talking about? Friend.
Oh, I know. Well,
But
Sway,
are
I
we
know.
acquaintances?
I know.
Yes.
But guess what? That doesn't stop detractors from streaming on May 1st. I'm definitely going to be one that's going to stream on May 1st. I want him to see it. I want Phil to see it. So that way he's reminded. Because the funniest thing is, chat, the funniest thing is the last time, actually, no. Last year he didn't stream on May 1st. But the other 2 times we did stream on May, he didn't say the date. He just said it's a new day in May. But we all know why, Phil. You're trying to avoid the day when you jerked off and stream. You're trying to avoid a day. Guess what? It's still coming.
Do we have common interests? Yes. Is it possible to recognize and like each other because we enjoy each other's company?
hold on, 11,
Yes.
13.
Does that make us
We'll keep
actual
going, Chad. We'll
personal
keep going.
friends? Of course not. And everyone needs to understand that. That's probably one of the huge misconceptions
Hold on, Chad. How many more videos I got left? Oh, that's 5 out of 15. Okay.
about streamers and
Let's
about the
see. The other
parasocial
ones? Okay,
relationships
we'll
that
get to
some
these. The other
streamers
ones are gonna
try to
take too
propagate
long.
with their audience. Like some streamers who are like, I don't understand. 10 years ago, everyone liked me and just showered me with gifts and money. It was so nice. And now that's gone.
Okay, so you want to go about 10 years ago. That was what, back in, say it was what, 2026 or 2016. People still didn't like you, Phil, so nice try.
Away. Like, what? Huh? So you had parasocial relationships with your viewers and they would shower you with lavish gifts and now you're upset because that's gone? Yeah, this kind of shit happens all the time. That these streamers say stuff like this. You know? It's pretty stupid. So, I hope you understand that. I do not try to misrepresent myself. No, I'm not a close personal friend with any of you, but we're people of like mind. We like hanging out. We have a good time, enjoying games together, enjoying just chilling and interacting together. You know what I mean? And as long as you understand that, because rational adults should understand that, great.
Uh-huh.
You know? And to be frank, anyone who has money and is going to send money to someone on the internet should be a rational adult and understand what they're actually contributing to. You know what I mean? Does that
Really? You shouldn't even be talking about that when you constantly beg your audience to give you money every single day.
make sense?
Darren? I'm not going to read that, but that is incredibly stupid. And I mean by Darren chat, I'm talking about the idiot that's in Phil's chat right there. You see it. I'm not going to read that, but okay.
The flip side of that is I very much enjoy having regulars.
Phil
I
is
very
going to
much
be
enjoy
mad, but I
having
don't
people who I
care because
recognize,
it's
who we
going to
talk a
be
lot,
a once again.
certain people
Exactly,
buy
it's going to be
certain games
funny.
because they really like those games. They want to.
And the funniest thing is, chat detractors are going to make sure they sees it. He knows that. He can't hide from it. He's going to see it.
Help me with those games. You know
He'll try to ignore it, but then at some point in time, it's going to get under his skin and he's going to address it.
what I mean? I really appreciate that. I do. I like that there's people who are here and like spending time and like having certain conversation, add to conversation.
The
you know what I mean?
anonymous
That's
fan
awesome.
from the June,
It's
the
what I
King Dog
love
has
about
been
this.
rec-
is
Wow,
that
yeah,
even though
what a
I've been doing it for 18
surprise.
years, I never blew
Like
up to
nobody
the
didn't see
point
that coming,
where I
well,
can't talk
Sway.
with you
Like,
guys.
come on.
'Cause
We all
there's
know
so
it's
many
going to
chat
happen.
people who
Again, when it
stream and
comes
their
to
chat
the
goes like
anonymous
this.
fans,
It's
Phil's
just
going to try to
bullshit. It's a bunch
retcon
of
it.
emote spam nonsense. You can't even interact with your chat. You don't know who anyone is. They all act like wild
Wait, what?
animals bouncing off the walls. That's trash to me. Like, that's not meaningful. That's garbage. I don't want to have a chat.
So, allow me to get this straight. So, people, if they start doing emotes, you'll call that trash. Well, guess what, Phil? Plenty of my people are doing emotes in here and having a good time. Plenty of doing that. It's not trash. Not trash whatsoever. It's making the stream a lot more entertaining.
Chat like that. I'd much rather have a chat I could talk to everyone here. You know?
Yeah, right.
Like Space Jam fam. What's up, Space Jam fam? How's it going? He says, how's it going? What's going on, man? Good to see you. Good to have you.
Mr. Banal? Hello, Mr. Banal.
Someone just tipped $1 to say something stupid, so thanks for $1. Okay.
Again, for people that are trying to troll him for free. Because you send him money with a troll thing, he's not going to read it. Waste of money.
No entertaining nonsense. All right, guys. I think it's been a pretty successful stream. An awesome hangout. We've got a whole bunch of game suggestions for us to check out next week when we do an Indies tryout night and actually play games.
Uh-huh.
I think it works better this way because if you remember what we were doing at first is we would take suggestions, then try to rush and play them, and it just wasn't enough time. If we, every once in a while, like every 3 weeks to a month, we do one night where we take in a ton of suggestions, and then maybe over the course of that next month, we do 5-6 streams where we're testing those suggestions. I think it works a lot better that way, don't you?
The problem with that is, Phil, before this, the problem with that is, Phil, again, it's up to the streamer. That's your issue, and you don't seem to realize that.
CyberElk just did a €5 super chat. He says, thank you for the insights. I'm thinking about changing my diet and working out as well. It's hard to begin and then sticking with it. Wish me luck. It's about, for me, I hope that this will help you. I'm going to try to give you some advice. It's about slow.
He's just going to get you money and won't read it. Exactly. Don't again, as I said before, Chad. If you want to troll Phil, do it for free. You get a lot more for less.
Oh, incremental changes. It is not about giant shocking changes, because giant shocking changes are very hard for you to accept or for the body to accept. You need to slowly ease yourself into change like this. So, for example, let me get you on the leaderboard, by the way. You're the top super chatter, $5.77. Thank you so much. So, for example, the first thing that my wife and I decided to do was change our diets. All right? So,
change your diets. Change your diets. Phil, if your wife changed her diet, why is she still fat as a hippo? She's a BBW. She's has to be at least bare minimum 200 pounds. That's a lot of weight. Again, Phil, when she first came on the scene, she was petite. She was actually pretty good looking. I give her a 7 at that point. But current cat, nah, absolutely not. Absolutely not. So again, that's a big X to doubt right that one.
Out any kind of drinks.
Oh, sorry about that. I am terribly sorry about that. Oh, shoot. Oh, I'm terribly sorry about that, Greggy Piggy. I am terribly, terribly, terribly sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. I didn't realize I got clicked. I am terribly sorry about that, Greggy Piggy. Hold on. You still there, Greggy Piggy? I apologize for that. I am terribly, terribly, terribly sorry about that, Greggy Piggy. I apologize heavily. I apologize heavily. I did not mean to do that. I apologize. I am terribly sorry about that. I am terribly sorry. You still there, Greggy Piggy? Oh, yeah, Greggy Piggy, I apologize. I actually hit a fat finger there on my phone. I didn't realize that because I was looking up my phone and also checked to make sure all the stream is on there. I heavily, heavily apologize for that, my man. You still here? Okay, you still here. Again, I apologize, chat. I apologize for that. I try not to do that, but I actually hit it on my phone.
During the day, completely. Nothing with sugar, nothing with a sugar substitute, nothing. If I'm going to drink, I'm either going to have filtered water or I'm going to have coffee. Coffee is insanely low calorie, and I put nothing in it. I only drink black coffee. So between those two drinks being what I hydrate with 90% of the day, I cut all these extra calories and all this crap out of my body that I didn't need. Then we decided we're going to change the meats we eat. Instead of eating fatty porks and red meats, we're going to try to almost always eat leaner turkey and chicken. Now, I'm not saying...
Phil, again, we know you eating that type of stuff. That's number one. Number two, for somebody wake out, you should be eating strictly chicken or chicken breast or lean fish. Turkey is not a good substitution for that neither because of the prunes. It's going to mess with your acid levels.
99% fat-free because that shit's gross. I just want to make this clear. If you
he's drinking gin. He's always drinking gin. Barely any water.
That 99%.
And the only time he's drinking water is trying to sober up and then continue drinking later on during the day.
Shit, or 98%, that's nasty. Like, it doesn't even taste good.
And again, here's the thing, chat. Here's the thing. And I'm going to say this for anybody. Whatever you do in your private life, that's your business. The thing with this fool is he's always doing it on stream. We know he's doing it because he tries to hide it, but we know he's doing. And again, what makes it even more scummy is he's begging his audience so he can continue doing it.
There's no meat at all, or there's no fat at all. There's no flavor. You don't want to be eating cardboard. You can still eat stuff that tastes good, okay? Get the one that's like the middle ground. Get the one that's like 93% fat-free, okay?
How about you just go stick with chicken? It's real simple. Or if you want some flavor, there's still nothing wrong with chicken thighs. You might have to take the skin off it, but you can still eat that. That's still pretty good healthy. And believe it or not, chat, with chicken thighs, you got a lot more room for error. Unlike chicken breasts, you got to make sure you're careful with it because if you're not done it correctly, it can be undercooked or overcooked.
At least then you get some fat in there. Like, for example, good luck trying to eat a turkey taco at 98%.
Wait, hold on. Shut up,
fat-free
Phil.
meat. It has no flavor. It's disgusting. Okay? Get the 93.
Shut up, Phil. Hold on. Gout takes maximum 2 weeks to clear. How the fuck he... Exactly, Susan. I mean, I'm not Susan. Squirrel with a gun. This is why I doubt he's got gout. I highly doubt that because with the amount of stuff he eats, why hasn't it flared up? That's number one. Number two, he's always talking about drinking cherry juice. That's supposed to help. That is just a when it comes to cherry in itself, it's just a not a wife cell. What's the word I'm looking for? A remedy that does not really help it. He should be on medication for gout, and that's the thing. I know I'm forgetting the names of the medication. Actually, you know what? Let me look it up, chat. Give me a second. I'm gonna look that up while. Actually, hold on, Chad. Let me put this on the Be Right Back screen. I'm still here, so we hear some music. But I want to look at the medications for gout. Hold on a second, Chad. a sec. Okay, not that. What's the medications for? Come on, show me it. That's just gout relief. I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for the actual medication. No. Hold on. Is this it? Give me a sec, Jack. Give me a sec. Where is the treatment? No. Oh, here we go, Chad. Here we go. Because I got it right here. Give me a sec, Chad. Give me a sec. Because I'm going to have a hard time pronouncing this, but I'm going to show you, Chad. I'm going to show you. Quick detour. Quick detour. Because I want to show you this, Chad.
But anyway, you can...
Shut up, Phil. All right. Here's the treatment when it comes to gout attacks. A non-steroid anti-inflammatory drug, aka pretty much ibuprofen, Advil, stuff like that. That helps. That does help to keep the swelling down. This is what you should be taking when you have gout. I can't really pronounce it, I do apologize. But this medication right here, which is another anti-inflammatory type of drug, that's effective to reduce gout pain. The drug effectiveness may offset, however, these side effects such as nausea, vomiting, or diarrhea, which he's not doing that. That's number one. Here's the other drug for gout, such as, again, I got to learn to pronounce these names, may control the gout inflammation and pain, may be in a pill form, or they can be injected into the joint, which I didn't know about that. Side effects of this drug may include mood changes, increased blood sugar levels, elevated blood pressure. No. Well, actually that too, if it's undercooked meat. The only meat that you can sometimes get away with it is actually steak, because you do like a rare medium rare. You can do that, but you gotta know what you're doing when it comes to that. But these are the two medications should be taken. He never brings those up. Never does. So again, this is another reason why I don't believe he has gout. What I do believe he has, besides blood pressure, I do believe he has, I think it's type 2 diabetes, and he's not telling nobody, because he has let it slip that he has a blood condition. He's let that slip multiple times. So I think, in my opinion, Chad, I think he has diabetes. I think it's either type 2, I want to say. I could be wrong. It's either type 2, maybe type 1, but I believe it's type 2 diabetes he has, and he's trying to hide it. But the thing is, and the reason I'm saying he has type 2 is because the incredible weight loss, the amount of times he's always going to the bathroom, looks flush and all that stuff. That's the thing. Agree, Piggy. That's what I think he has. I think he has diabetes. I think he does.
Can totally substitute most of the meat.
And here's what's going to happen with Phil if you don't pay attention, because I do believe you got diabetes. If you do not get your blood sugar under control, you can start losing your limbs. You can lose toes, foots, a lot of things if you're not getting under control, buddy.
In your diet with lean meats, and it still tastes good. You could substitute turkey.
That's why I believe it's type
meat
2, my man.
90% of the time, and it's going to taste just as good as long as you season it right.
Sometimes you just want a full sugar Coke. I
Finding
don't
the right
mean
balance,
corn
finding
syrup.
seasoning,
Yeah,
putting the effort into
true.
making it taste good. Once you hit that level, you're going to want turkey burgers and turkey tacos and turkey everything. You're not going to want red meat anymore, and you just cut a ridiculous amount of fat out of your diet.
No. That's a lie. That's a lie. If people want to actually still want beef, they can still have beef. They can get what's called 90-10 beef. They can still get that.
Just like that.
Or if they want to substitute, you can go with bison. Even deer. So again, that's incorrect.
Same thing with chicken. You know, I'm not talking fried chicken with batter and shit. I'm talking baked chicken, slow cooker chicken that you can have in a soup or something. That's the kind of chicken you want.
So you prefer to have canned chicken soup. Okay.
You don't want the greasy fried shit. You don't want fried food. You want to take fried food out.
Phil, there's nothing wrong with fried chicken once in a while. You can actually make a healthy version of fried chicken. All you have to do is change out the crumbs with like cornflakes, stuff like that. I've done that before. Not difficult to do.
Out of your diet if you can, okay?
There's also EPENs for allergies. I didn't know about that. I do have seasonal allergies, but they don't get that bad. I do have medication for that.
So here's the thing. Once you have started to...
Yeah, Anthony, he did say that. And what Phil didn't understand, when LTG was saying change his sexy, he was telling him to work on his body, to work out, to improve. That's what LTG was trying to tell him.
Change your diet and lifestyle slowly. It's a slow transition. Now, it's easier to institute...
Exactly, Greedy Piggy. But here's the thing. For example, I'm going to use fried chicken again. You can make a healthy version of fried chicken by, one, changing out the crumbs. You can use cornflakes, and instead of putting in oil, you could use an air fryer. You'll cut back on a lot of calories in it and make it more healthy.
Do other changes.
Like prime example, when Google Foods first came to the scene, he was very heavyweight. He made healthy versions of chicken. Yes, he was still doing steaks, but he's doing it in moderation. And look how much the weight he lost in a very healthy way.
It's not about, today I'm going to immediately drop this food and just this drink and start working out and doing this. You will never succeed. That's too much of a shock for your body. It's about a slow easing in of the process. I did it over a course of years. Like, really, it took me probably 2-3 years of changing slowly to get to the point where I am now. And
You look sickly.
then the thing is, once you have the better diet, you'll start to feel a little better. Or
You don't have the better diet.
won't have those burnouts where, oh, I
Also, hold on. South Texas fail. This is also true, Chad. Fat, you still do. Dietary fat is not normal. Store it as body fat. Here's the thing when it comes to dietary fat, Chad. When it comes to fat, you need the healthy fats for other reasons. Again, you want to watch out the bad fat, exactly like trans fat, all that stuff. You want to cut that out. But you still need fats in your diet.
drink sugar all
Because fats actually help with your hormone system and anything else.
day, and now I feel like shit in the afternoon. You won't be like, oh, my body feels fat and bloated. Instead, you'll start feeling better. You'll have a little bit more energy. Now, slow changes. Like I said, how did I start? With a single 15-pound free weight. And that,
Again, highly doubt that because if you had a 15-pound dumbbell, your arms would show that.
it's nothing. 15 pounds is nothing. But you gotta
Of course, it's nothing.
start somewhere. So you start with a wimpy weight. Don't feel bad that it's a wimpy weight. Who cares? As long as you're doing something, it's better than nothing. Start doing basic exercises. Look them up online. Very easy to find how to do curls, how to do,
Why
your
does
tricep
he have to
exercises,
snort
how to do
on
press,
live
how to
stream?
do
Can
all
he
these
take
basic
medication? Yes, Anthony, yes. And again, and I did a video on this 2 years ago, and I had to use Nerd Brew. He actually said the same thing. Big ups, Dashbear. How you doing there? I had to use Nerd Brew's video when I made that, and he pointed out how even he has post nasal drip, but he said he takes care of that medication.
things. How to do things with your legs. It's very easy, okay? You don't even need a bench at first. If you have a light weight, you don't need a bench, okay?
Yeah,
Once you
Nerd
start
Brew did
doing
mention that.
slow amounts of exercise. It's just a few a day. You don't have to do that many. Spend 20 minutes a day doing it, okay? Once this becomes a regular part, what you're doing now it's fine. Now you're like, okay, well, I'm ready now. This thing's easy. I want to go to heavier weights. Then you get the heavy one, But it takes months and months and months. It's not, I'm just going to change today. That never works. That shock bullshit that people play. Oh, just shock your system. It
I'm just rolling my eyes here because he doesn't know what the hell he's talking about.
doesn't work. It has to be a slow transition so that your body is used to these slow changes.
Again, Phil, if that's the case, why does your body looks like noodle arms? If I want to take lifting advice, I'd rather listen to Bro Side. Because Bro Side, you see how his body is. Hell, if I want lifting advice, I'll go ahead and listen to Jaha. Or better yet, I'll go ahead and watch the classic people that lift weights, such as Arnold back in the day. I know he used to do the roids, I get that, but when it comes to him lifting, he knew what he was doing when it comes to lifting.
There you go.
Very
That man
easy to
says,
do
for me,
curls,
it was
but
about
exactly,
sleeping. My diet made me
exactly.
sleep better. I had less acid reflux, less headaches. The older you get, you have to look after yourself. That's true. When you change your diet, you change your metabolism, you can fix a bunch of problems. And that's what a lot of people don't get. They just think that it's like, oh, my body's unhealthy because I'm fat or whatever. Just change your diet. And it's a slow change. It's not, oh, you immediately
It is
can't
at
have anything you
1.25
like. You
dash
start
beer.
weaning yourself
But
off of those
I'm seriously thinking of putting it at 1.5 because it is at 1.25 and he's still taking too long.
things.
But I'm seriously
And this
thinking
is the
about
other thing I've said
1.5.
many times over the years, okay? Once you
Actually,
eliminate
you know what?
the temptations and the bad things from your life, you don't crave them anymore, okay? I used to be a guy, I absolutely loved a burger, a fast food burger. I would love going a greasy burger from a fried food place, okay? Or a fried chicken, right? Chicken sandwich, something like that. I loved it, right? Once you don't eat it anymore and you have other things that you eat that you start to like, you don't crave the bad foods anymore. And you don't keep the bad foods in your house. Like, let's say you know that you're addicted to eating potato chips. If they're in your house, you're going to eat them. Do not buy potato chips. Now, I know that might be hard. That's discipline. When you go shopping, you don't buy potato chips. Whatever you have in your house, you eat through. When they're gone, they're gone. That's it. You stop buying them. Because if it's not there, there's no temptation anymore. If you don't have soda in your house, you're not going to drink soda. Just don't buy it anymore. But that's the thing. So many people say, oh, I'll buy it and I'll wean myself up. Just don't buy it.
And just don't buy it.
Right now, I'm trying to think, do we have soda in the house?
All right, how bad is Phil?
Oh, big up Zombie. He's just being stupid. And also Zombie, guess what? Because oh goodness, it was in the previous video I was covering. Apparently, somebody in his Kick chat was speaking Spanish. He banned him.
What the fuck?
He banned them. I'm like, so allow me to get this straight, Phil. Obviously, you didn't know what they were talking about, and you took it as somebody making a. Did you think about making a detractor meme, and you just went ahead and banned the person for no good reason? Okay. Again, it just shows how entitled he is, and how thin-skinned he is.
Not to mention, you could have asked the person to politely speak in English.
He could have, but again, this is Phil.
I think we may have a can or two of Coke Zero, okay? I don't even think we have it in the fridge. I think it's in the garage, in our storage cabinet. The only actual soda we have are the alcoholic things that I bought, like the seltzers and stuff. That's it. I don't have any real soda in the house.
Phil, again, why do you have alcohol in the house when, again, you said you are a so-called former alcoholic when there's no such thing as either you are currently an alcoholic or a recovering alcoholic? Again, he's such a retard.
So why would I want to drink soda? I don't, I have no desire for it,
Then why was you drinking seltzer water all those times?
But that's the thing. It's like, well, I really need to go on a diet. By the way, I have 5 bags of chips, tons of burgers and stuff in the house. What? Then how are you going to go on a diet? You already have the food. You're going to eat it. Don't buy it.
Anything else you want to say there, Phil?
Too, because you get people who say really silly things to me like, but Phil, you just did a DSP Tries It a few weeks ago. That was McDonald's, and it was 3 burgers. Yes, that was my bad food for the entire week. Every other thing I ate was healthy. Literally every meal I had outside of that was good.
Oh, Jesus
So you can
Christ.
have the one bad.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to end the poll here. Chat has spoken. We are going to 1.5 this thing because even at 1.2, Zombie, he still is just taking too long to answer.
Bad meal. And for the record, I felt like shit after I ate it because my body doesn't want that crap anymore. I ate, I'm like, oh, it's like fatty meat. I feel like crap.
That's not how it works. You ate 3 burgers and you felt like shit. You overate.
Exactly, and I believe it's in Broside. Somebody in Broside literally told him the amount of calories. Either he told him that or Broside looked up. It was a huge amount of calories for those 3 burgers, Phil. Like, come on, dude.
Desiring that stuff anymore. My body rejects it. Doesn't crave it.
That's another lie. That is another big lie there.
Doesn't want it, Just like when we got last week, we got the Nothing Bundt cakes for DSP Tries It, right? And I had a little bit of each one. Do you want to know how much else I ate of Nothing Bundt cakes after DSP Tries It? None.
That's a lie.
That is a big lie. And also, Zombie, I had those cakes before. They're good, but they are a little expensive. Now, I didn't buy them, but my job got them because they do it like once a year type of thing to give it to the workers. They are pretty good. But we know he bought them, and we know he still has that. So, again, we know you're lying, Phil. You did eat something else after that.
I had no more. My wife ate a little bit of the chocolate one. It was a chocolate chip. She had a little bit of that one.
You mean you ate that because you are a chocoholic, as you said before.
And that was it. We got rid of them. We didn't eat them.
So you threw them out. I highly doubt that. I believe you ate them.
What I have for DSP Tries It, that's the extent of what I ate of the Nothing Bundt cakes because I don't crave the sweets anymore.
That is a very big lie right there.
No, my body... Oh, okay. This is... this is my little conspiracy theory, if you want to call it, but Ozempic cuts down on cravings, if I recall correctly. Let me look this up.
No, go ahead. Because I never took that, so I have no idea what comes with Ozempic, so no idea.
So, yes, Ozempic is highly effective at reducing cravings. So Phil, if you're not craving stuff anymore, it probably means you're on Ozempic, because you got Ozempic face.
Really? Explain a bit more about that product there, because I don't know too much about it.
Basically, it's a semaglutide that's supposed to be used in treating type 2 diabetes, but people use it to lose weight, which, is kind of fucking shitty. Because non-diabetics are taking it to lose weight when, people who are diabetic need that medication.
Zombie, you're just confirming another conspiracy I have, because right now you're confirming something that I believe, even Great Piggy believes. That just makes it seem like this guy does have type 2 diabetes.
Yeah, I don't think he does.
I think he does. And the reason I'm saying that because he said a blood condition. He's let that slip too many times. Not only that, I had to look this up. When it comes to the symptoms of type 2 diabetes, obviously weight loss, constantly going to the bathroom, mood changes, stuff like that. It's a lot of things when it comes to that. Do I think he has gout? Absolutely not. I highly doubt that. And also,
I highly doubt gout.
Also, I believe it was either Susan or a squirrel with a gun said that when it comes to gout, it takes 2 weeks for that to clear up. 2 weeks.
Yeah, it doesn't take like a few days to clear up.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
I got them out of my diet. I don't want them anymore. I have absolutely no desire for them. So that's another thing too. When people say, "Oh, why don't you get desserts and stuff for DSP Tries It?" So I can throw it out. I don't eat it.
Again, you didn't throw it out. You ate it.
If I crave a dessert, I eat a tiny bit of it, and that's it. I'm done. I don't really want it anymore.
What about the cookies, Phil? I'm glad somebody else in this chat said that. What about the cookies, Phil? You actually enjoyed it and you
Don't
ate them.
forget crumble cookie. You enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm. Wait, hold on. If his joints hurts, that's diabetes. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot about that, Greedy Piggy. If his joints does hurt, that's another reason for diabetes. I totally forgot about that.
Okay, hold on. Someone just hit $1.
Mr. Bedell.
You can take this with a grain of salt if you believe this person or not. They say
that's another thing about insulin. He's probably taking that and not telling nobody, Dash Spear. Again, there's a lot of things he's trying to hide that, stuff that he should be doing, but he's trying to hide it. That's why I believe, again, I'm team diabetes. I believe he has type 2.
No lie, I subbed soda for seltzers. I started having turkey hot dogs and rice after you mentioned it, and I've lost a ton of weight. Your trolls, most of them don't even lift weights or eat healthy. I love hearing you talk about this. Make a new segment, life and health advice.
Most trolls don't lift. Let's see. There's March 1, Jaha, Broside. They all fucking lift. They can absolutely body your ass.
Okay, I'll even put this in there. I know some people are not a big fan of. Duty also works out too. He has mentioned that. So, again, Phil, are you sure about that? I'm certainly sure there's other detractors out there that work out too. Not as heavy as like Broside, but they still work out, whether that's jogging or rock climbing, which is another form of working out, or even HIIT training. Because you seem to think that we're nothing but pretty much fat people that live in the basement. Majority of us, actually, no, I'll go on this limb. All of us don't live in the basement. We have houses of our own, apartments of our own, other stuff. Yeah, we got all kinds of stuff that goes on in our life. We're not terminally online, Phil.
I mean, I'm looking to save up for my own apartment.
Hey, listen, nothing wrong with that. Wait, hold on. What's this word? Metaform instead of Ozempic. Ooh. Which one's... Okay, do you know anything about that one? Metaform. You know anything about that one?
No, I don't. Let me look it up. So, Metformin.
That's interesting. Oh, my brother has diabetes, but he doesn't take it anymore. Okay. Go ahead.
Metformin is a first-line oral medication primarily used to treat type 2 diabetes by lowering glucose production in the liver, decreasing intestinal absorption of glucose, and improving insulin sensitivity. It is widely used to manage blood sugar levels, often without causing weight gain. And can treat PCOS. I'm not sure what PCOS is. Common signs include nausea, diarrhea, and a metallic taste.
Interesting. No, do I, Dash Spear. I mean, I don't know much about medication either, but it's fascinating how Greedy Piggy brought that up because interesting. So it's just as the same as Ozempic. Interesting.
Yeah, just not without the weight loss.
Huh. Interesting.
I feel like I'm on my way to getting truly healthy. I'm just not there yet. I feel like I am getting there. You know what I mean? Like I feel.
No.
I feel like if I get this weight machine, which I really want to get.
What weight machine?
Then I'll get there because then I'll be able to do all the exercises I want as fast as I want, adjusting the weights easily. Like I feel like I'm actually gonna get like really fit and toned and everything if I get this machine. But
what are you trying to get, a Bowflex? How are you gonna fit that in your office? I'm not your office, in your house. Whatever.
Right now it's a time issue. Like we haven't had time to really go out and do much.
You know what, chat? You know what? Off stream, I'm going to see what type of house he has, and the reason I'm saying that, chat, is because thanks to this idiot, I know about his address.
In regards to it, we really want to do it, but we're busy as shit. So we're hoping that we'll be able to do that this year. That'd be great. Beef Supreme is tipped $1. Says, good day, sire. I agree. Superset workouts at the gym. I'm on a modified keto diet, low carb, high fat. On the
keto
path to being leaner and shredded than LTG. Ha ha ha. Well, good for you. I'm certainly not there. Like I said, for me, it's just been.
I only take vitamin supplements, seizure medications, and antidepressant at nights. No, that's understandable, Dash Spear.
Basic diet shifts and changes.
Oh, your father has diabetes too, I'm
weights,
sorry to hear that.
And that's it. I haven't been doing any of the crazy shit you're doing. But good for you if that's the case.
Mr. Bernal, you gonna say anything else?
It's weird certain tips don't get animations. They get read without a name. It's because people are like tipping dollars and stuff. There's only animations for $5 and up. It's always been that way. But for small super chats, there's animations. But
again, it's still with these animations because you can easily find it by Googling or look on YouTube.
Not for like small tips and stuff like that.
Whatever, Phil. Whatever.
Yes, there's an earthquake in Washington right now, hence why my chair is vibrating like this. See?
Not funny, Phil. Oh, okay. Oh, hold on. This is Street
This is
Fighter.
gonna be good.
Yeah, let's put this down to 1.2, chat. Only for this one, because when it comes to Street Fighter, it's always good. Oh, there we go. Here's Cammy.
Okay, Cammy's putting the pressure on. Cammy is recovering.
Of course, it beats me.
Ooh, come on, Cammy. Come on. Ooh. She's getting beat. She's going to be a little bit, but she's going to recover. Come on, Cammy. There you go.
There we go.
Keep. Ooh.
Closing the gap.
Yes, she is. Come on, Cammy. Get him. Get him. Ooh, ooh.
Seriously.
Ooh,
And
look at the
KO.
clutch. Look at the clutch.
That
Just
was a
mash
good
landing
clutch.
light
You
and
know
punishes
what?
everything.
Ooh.
Phil, that was actually a pretty good matchup. Like, you were
Yes.
both keeping each other on edge.
Yes, that's the type of matchup I thoroughly enjoy.
You know
Mars
what?
champion, big ups. Go ahead.
I would reach out to that Cammy and be like, hey, good match, man.
Yeah, I actually be friends with them because holy crap, that was good.
Pathetic.
Oh yes, the narcissistic hour. I know. Oh. Oh, come on, Cammy, don't. No, you gotta get him. There you go. Get your jump.
That was
Oh, there we
crazy.
go. Get him.
Can't break throws.
She's throwing. Oh, she went for a little bit.
Messed
Oh, come
up.
on.
Fucking move didn't come out. Great.
Oh,
Can't
there we
block.
go. Keep in the corner. Keep in the corner.
That's it. Level 3. She just keeps pressing buttons and it beats everything. Thank you, Phil the Louis Vuitton, for a super chat.
I had the antidepressant pills for around 3 years and a season medication. Definitely make sure you take care of that, Dash Spear. Oop.
What the fuck, dude? She just gets to jump and mash and get rewarded. She didn't time it. She just held up and hoped for the best. And it
Phil. No. She didn't time it. Are you sure about that? Look here, chat. Look here. She timed it perfectly because she neutral jump over and got you into the corner, Phil. No, she timed it perfectly.
What the fuck, dude?
He timed
she
it
just
well.
Gets to jump and
Exactly.
mash and gets rewarded. She didn't time it.
Yes,
just
she did.
held up and hoped for the best.
Yes, she
It
did.
does everything.
Exactly.
She
Nothing
is
he
such
could
a
do.
scrub character. Zero skill. Absolute brainless gameplay.
No, he
Fucking
does
idiots who
scroll
do
with
the
gun.
same
He
pattern.
does.
Go fuck yourself. You suck shit. Really.
Anthony, and that's another reason why people love Cammy because she got a nice fatty on there. My personal preference, I love Chun-Li.
Can't be better because because let's face it, Cammy has military training. Imagine what she could do with those thighs.
Well, checkmate, brother. Checkmate. Checkmate.
Terrible fucking player. Can't do anything. So
Another Cammy.
Free.
Ooh.
I had to guess. Nope.
I'm
Now
gonna
she
see
gets
this
level 3,
matchup,
game
and
over.
then I gotta
Seriously, the
go.
game
It's
is
time
so
for my
terrible.
appointment.
No, I
The game
understand.
is so fucking.
I'm gonna try to continue to like at least 12 or 1, then I gotta call it because I do have work tonight. There may be a part 2 of this going into Thursday stream. I'm just saying maybe, but we'll see how much we can get through. But that's
terrible.
all.
She does the same shit over and over. You can't stop it. It's the same fucking pattern.
Mono's pretty good. She's pretty good. Oh, he tied it up with Alex. Ooh.
Got punished.
Her kick, insanely long stretch across the fucking sky. Terrible player. Terrible fucking player. You suck. Every Cammy is a fucking
One and
scrub.
done.
That again, chat. This is how you get the best content out of Phil. Beat him, one and done. You get the best salt.
Yeah, play a fucking Cammy, and then
Oh yes, yes,
fucking it'll be a one and done match.
exactly. Wait, why are you going over Cammy, dudes? I thought this was. Oh, here's the thing. Here's the thing, well, swag. It's a waifu. We are allowed to go over waifus. Okay,
We are allowed-
waifus. Yes.
Trust me, like I was watching Lord of the Rings Extended Edition last night with the lady because she wanted to watch it, and trust me, she is a simp for Aragorn.
See, there you go. Since she's allowed to have dad foos, we got waifus. So there you go.
Exactly, and then
That's it. That's game. I'm
and
serious.
then I asked her like, "What character do I remind you of?" And she's like, "Aragorn." I'm like, "Really?" And I'm like, "Oh my god, I'm basically the heir of Gondor." That's cool.
That's what's up. I thought this. Yes, he does, Dashper. He hates females, no matter what. Even though, for whatever reason, he seems to like Lily, which is a big red flag.
She's barely 18.
I know. And the funniest thing is, Capcom tried to retcon saying, well, she's 18. It's like, no, she looks like a 14-year-old in a fighting game.
3 in lag, and I can't do anything about it.
Yeah, I think originally she was like 16.
Somewhere around there, and then retcon had to, I mean, not retcon, I'm sorry. Capcom tried to retcon. I was like, no.
Yeah. Should have redone her model to make it look older.
Mm-hmm.
Awful fucking game.
But all right, I gotta get going.
All right, Zombie. Thank you for stopping by, my man.
Hey, no problem.
All righty. Take it easy, my man. Like I said, chat, this might be, how many more videos we got of this? Oh, okay, let's see. Let's try at least go to 10. This definitely gonna end up being a part 2 because look at the time. I got a limited amount of time left. We'll try to go to close to 1 o'clock, chat, and then I gotta call it there.
Why am I even playing? Why am I even playing? Drops my moves half the fucking time. Lags like crazy. Can't react. He just does fucking. So, here I put my input. No, throw through. No, I did an input. You fucking piece of fucking dog shit game. I hate this game.
It Phil, if you hate the game, why are you playing it?
Awful fucking game. This game fucking sucks. Fuck it. Why am I even playing? Why am I even playing? Drops my moves half the fucking time. Lags like crazy. Can't react.
Like crazy.
So, here I put my input. No, throw through. No, I did an input. You fucking piece of fucking dog shit game. I hate this game.
If you hate the game, why are you playing it?
I try to do ranked placements, I get fucked by terrible online play. Completely fucking screwed.
Oh, that's a new version of Terry. Also, hold on. I know, he is crashing out. He is crashing out. I got ripped off of a 3-7, only has 6 beds. Ooh.
By terrible fucking online play, and I've had
Wait, hold on. I got ripped off the 3-17, only has 6 beds. Oh, I see what you're saying. Hey, Rainbow, how you doing there? Also, what did Rainbow said? If you design lags heights and isn't it a thick? I'm sorry, but no, it is. Exactly. Again, when it comes to Lily Rainbow, I'm sorry. That's a teenager. No. Capcom tried to retcon that, but no.
He's gonna do level 3 and kill me. That's it, that's
Yep.
game. I'm serious, that's game. Cold level 3 in lag, and I can't do anything about it.
In lag, Phil, that's not lag. The person's fine. If there's lag, it's on your end. What you gonna do here, Phil?
Awful fucking game. This game fucking sucks. Fuck why am I even playing? Why am I even playing? Drops my moves half the fucking time. Lags like crazy.
Lags
Can't
like
react.
crazy.
He just
Can't
does
react.
Fucking, here I put my input. No, throw through. No, I did an input. You fucking piece of fucking dog shit game. I hate this game. Every fucking time that I try to do ranked placements, I get fucked by terrible online play.
He gets
Completely
fucked,
fucking
guys.
Screwed by terrible
Completely
fucking online play,
screwed.
and I've had enough.
He's had enough.
Wow, that was worth my fucking time, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
That's it. Wow, diamond. Shitty 1-star diamond.
Yes, 1-star diamond.
Piece of garbage fucking game. Really, this game fucking sucks. This game fucking sucks.
I just forgot what it was 70 this month. Yeah, but I figured that
The
was.
game is ass.
Last I saw him at Triple Digits was the last day of February. I am not surprised about that.
Thank you, Uninas, for $2. I appreciate the $2 tip. Can we get some support for fucking shitty, laggy ass piece of garbage fucking Street Fighter? I practice with Alex
Yeah,
all
big
day.
ups
I
to
go to do
Twin
ranked in
people
every
out
match.
here.
It's a
I
laggy
heavily
fucking piece of shit.
appreciate that.
Everyone.
Really, everyone, Phil.
Unfucking real. His
Unreal.
standing roundhouse beats my standing medium kick that has twice the range. I love it.
Phil, I just love the salt. It's just so good. Oh, as someone who sometimes draws short women, I make it for the lack of hype by drawing. Oh! Actually, Rainbow, you gotta show me some of your art there. This game fucking sucks, guys. And you know, I bought a lot of it. You know what? Lag mechanics. He looks so pissed.
Fuck this fucking piece of shit fucking game. It fucking sucks and I fucking hate it. The laggy piece of garbage. Why is he dropping fucking frames mid-round?
Even the YouTube chat knows that Raw Phil's beating him.
Dropped it again.
Drop it again. Oh dear God, Big Daddy China.
Not what I did. It's too fucking laggy and I hate it.
Again, Phil, if it's laggy, why are you playing it? Okay, this one is definitely close.
Why? Well, I can't do anything. I'm frozen. See what I
You were, hold on. Nope, you're not frozen, Phil. You jumped.
Why? Well, I can't do anything. I'm frozen.
You was not frozen, Phil.
frozen. See what I mean? So he knows
You was not frozen. You was not frozen.
how to do a hit. It
You just got beat.
locks you in place, and he does a lag move, and you should
Yeah, we do need memeology to do this. I don't know why he didn't cover this one.
be able to react to it. They gain lag, so you can't do anything.
Normally
It's
he
frozen
definitely
shit.
covers this. Big ups, Boltsy. How you doing there? Normally he covers him playing Street Fighter, but he didn't cover the last one, so I don't know.
Annoying as shit online. Like really? The game's just not
And he wage quit. He wage quit.
satisfying to play online.
He wage quit.
I can't play it like I want because if I try to do a reaction, it'll drop. If I try to perform a fancy combo, it'll drop.
It's
Instead of
raw.
having jab,
It's
jab,
hard.
jab,
It's
jab, jab,
raw.
oh,
Phil's
mix up,
getting
jab,
his
jab,
ass
jab.
kicked.
And that's just not fun to play. I am interested. He's doing the delayed fierce into the chop into a combo. I'm going to use that from now on. That's good. Delayed stand fierce into chop into combo. I will absolutely use that. But
Spoiler alert, chat. He pretty much spamming the command grab.
outside of that, game sucks online. And
Nah, the game is fine.
after grinding it out and ranked all night and getting the 3-star mid diamond, which I would have actually gotten higher if I didn't get cheated out of my win streak earlier.
No.
A slow support night too. On top of that, so I'm glad.
Slow support, but chat, mind you, this was a couple days after the previous 2 days. He got a grand, and the following day he had at least 300.
Giving this game a rest. It sucks. Like there's nothing wrong with Alex. The problem is the game. The game plays like shit online. It just
Really? So the problem's not Alex, but you're saying the game sucks online.
constantly
Sure.
underperforms and doesn't give you the shit you're doing. It's trash.
Sure,
And,
Phil,
instead, it's
sure.
button mashers win. People who are going for meaties win. Anyone who tries to react to anything, don't fuck it. You'll never get it. So, thanks to those who did support. Based Aussie with another super chat says vibes were off today. No, the vibes were fine. Earlier today they were great because the casual play works. It's the ranked play that doesn't work in this game.
The rank play doesn't work in this
Casual
game.
play earlier today, I was kicking ass. I got ridiculous.
Wait.
amounts of wins.
What'd you say? Wait. What'd you say?
Get it.
What'd you say, Phil?
So, thanks to those who did support. Based Aussie with another super chat says vibes were off today. No, the vibes were fine. Earlier today they were great because the casual play works. It's the ranked play that doesn't work in this game. Casual play earlier today, I was kicking ass.
He was getting ready to say he was kissing ass. He was getting ready to say he was kissing ass. Yes, he was getting ready to say that.
I got ridiculous amounts of wins in casual play, and then I go to
He was getting ready to say he was kissing ass.
ranked. It's like dropped input. No, it doesn't work.
I mean,
nothing,
Phil, we know
nothing.
how
Fuck
much you
this
want to
game.
kiss ass. Are you kissing
Really,
Tyrone's
it's
ass?
not satisfying to play online anymore.
ass?
It's just terrible. But I do like Alex better than Sagat, actually. I actually do. I think Alex is more my style.
Because Alex right now is a little bit busted, but let's keep that same energy going into April, because I'm certainly either April or May. I'm certainly sure Capcom's going to tune Alex down just a little bit, and let's see how quickly he's going to drop Alex.
Over a character like Sagat. So I will go back again. I didn't ignore super chats. I literally just shouted them out right now, but I can't shout them out when I'm playing the game. I already said that.
No, you did ignore
So-
that on purpose.
To those who did support tonight, thank you. It just sucks that we had not only a rage-inducing laggy fucking rank tonight that screwed.
I believe there is somebody that's actually doing that, Anthony. I gotta find the person's name, but somebody did show Rawfield versus DSP and Street Fighter 6. They did a compilation of them doing that.
Me. But then on top of that, we also had a slow support night. It doesn't encourage me to keep playing new stuff with this game. You know what I mean? Like, I'd much rather just play the characters I'm good with then than fuck around with this laggy shit.
So you rather stick with the same characters and not improve? Okay.
So, all right, guys. Well, that is it. I'm going to play this again next week, but probably around middle of next week. Going to give it a rest now. We got much more to do this week. That's going to be a lot more chill, that's for sure. So,
A lot more chill. Yeah, right.
for those who were here, thank you for hanging out. And I'll see you next time for Street Fighter 6. I would like to get Alex to master, and I know I can. It's just a matter of getting a series of good matches. You know, as you see, I'm even beating Cammies with him, which is pretty crazy. Like, I can't beat anyone with Cammy, and I'm actually beating a few Cammies with him tonight.
Uh-huh.
I need to have good luck, and I'm having no good luck whatsoever. Okay.
Sure, Phil. Sure. Alrighty. Let's see. We got okay. Which I hate this game. We got this, got that. Okay, well, let's get to 10 chat because I am looking at the time. It's gonna be 12 soon, so we'll go to 1 o'clock, and I have to call it there. There will be a part 2 of this on Thursday while I finish the other stuff, and maybe a couple other videos. But also, here's the other thing, chat. I am aware of his Crimson Desert gameplay. I'm saving that for a video.
Meaning, yes, if he gets that one counter hit in, he'll get a giant
All
combo.
right, back
Yes,
to
if he
1.5
fools you
because
with
we
a
know how
stance
long he
switch,
takes.
He can catch us. The problem is he can't continuously keep rushing down like the top tiers. Therefore, if a top tier gets in your face, you're probably going to falter. You know what I'm saying?
Phil, no. The problem with you is when it comes to top tier characters, you still have a hard time dealing with it. Even when somebody first is learning to play them, yeah, you'll beat them. But once they understand the character and learn it better, they come back and they beat you completely.
And that's a problem because
Meaningful content has raw. Oh no, it is. Oh yeah, I think I read that. No, I'm sorry, I didn't read that. Meaningful content has raw field versus DSP Street Fighter. No, there is meaningful content on that.
The entire
There
time.
is the track that has shown that. I forget their name.
Tiers of this game are based on non-stop attacks, and you don't want to be overwhelmed. And that's the problem, is that he does tend to get overwhelmed. Wow, my browser's freezing. That's not a good sign.
It's not a good sign.
Okay, now it's working. Yeah, that was bad. My browser was freezing on me. I was like, okay. So,
No.
overall, do I like the character? Yes, I do. In fact, I even said I definitely want to keep playing with him. So what ended
Again, the only reason why you would keep playing with the characters is because right now he is a little busted.
up happening was,
This happened to Chad. This happened the same thing when Bison first came out. Bison was busted. He was using Bison heavily until they turned down, what was it, the level 1 super. Once they tuned him down, Phil dropped him.
I played with Alex for 3 hours on the first stream, and
Poor phrasing, Phil.
it went really well, like overwhelmingly well, to be honest. Then on the late stream, I continued with Alex, and for the first hour, I did more casual play, and then for the second hour, I did ranked, where I did my ranked placement matches, and then I played ranked for the rest of the hour. I wish I was exaggerating, and I wish that I really was like trying to make a stink where it doesn't exist.
Which you're doing it, but let's let him continue.
But I'm just not a drama guy.
You are a drama guy.
I tell it like it is, okay?
Uh-huh.
No exaggeration. The entire day that I played casual play, I had an absolutely great experience. I'm not
Yeah, because here's the thing. When it comes to casual play, it's not going to link you up with people that are part of, well, your skill set. Even though it's going to put you with other people that's playing casual. Again, if you want to get better in the game, go on rank.
not kidding. I even want to say, I put May 18th instead of March 18th in the title. I'll fix that. Thank you. I even want to say, like, I was going to say yesterday, I actually think that
I know, meaningful, robust. You know, guys, it's meaningful, robust. Actually, guys, come on, guys. Support's been slow. We just need one tip, one super chat, one membership, one kick.
the
Welcome back, Rainbow.
stream, or all the casual play I did yesterday, was actually some of the best connection
Oh, shoot. I forgot to put this in. I forgot to promote this. Oh, well.
that I have had in Street Fighter 6 in ages. And I think it's because everyone was online playing the game yesterday in casual
I'm so sure there is a way where I can automatically post it in there. I just got to figure out how I can do that in the Discord.
play. And therefore, it was just so many more people playing, you were able to get better connections. You know what I'm saying? Like, the game was trying to find the best connections. Because I had almost no lag playing casual play yesterday. Hence, I won almost every match. Like, no
Phil, you didn't have lag even in ranks. So nice try.
exaggeration. If you look at the numbers, I won almost every single match.
No, that's another lie, Chad. That's another lie. He actually lost even a decent amount in casual.
In casual play with Alex. It's actually quite crazy how well I did, because I almost never do that well.
Here's the funniest thing in Chad. He actually broke even. Broke even, as in he had, and I remember somebody posted this, he had somewhere just between 10 wins, 11 losses. Big ups, Dunce. How you doing there?
So it was shocking to see me actually, like, dominating in Street Fighter 6. People were like, what the hell's going on?
Phil, you don't dominate.
But then as soon
You get lucky.
as I went to rank, the moment I went
Well,
to
when
rank,
it comes
all the
to
connections got
Jarman,
shitty.
I don't have an issue
And what I mean
with
by that is,
anyone
oh,
mistaking
let's
my
do something on
Jarman
reaction.
being
Does it
gentle.
come out? Oh, let's do this
Like I
combo,
said,
drop
Rainbow,
this combo.
definitely post
And
some
it's
of
the
that
same
in
shit
there.
I'm doing.
Actually, you know what? You know what Musk could do in the Firehawk? I'm going to post another thing where it's like your art stuff like that, and people can post whatever arts they do, whatever you want to do, post in there.
All day. It's not like, oh, I'm changing my strategies and I'm not, this is stuff that I've been practicing for 3 hours prior.
The
And
hours
moment
prior.
that I freaking go to play rank, it's all laggy as fuck.
Oh, like
Fucking
it's
problem,
fuck.
And I'm sorry I'm swearing right now, but it's a problem. Capcom, 3 years later, doesn't know how to run their online servers and their online play of this game. When I go for ranked play, I should not have a dramatically worsened experience than when I was playing casual matches, because it makes me not want to play ranked. But ranked is supposed to be the serious play. Then why is it lag? It's trash. And what happened is, sadly, it ended up becoming a mash fest of, oh, well, I can't get combos out anymore because the timing just doesn't work because the online play.
No. Phil. The problem is, the reason why it was not coming out, because again, you was putting in the wrong input. We heard you mashing that joystick. I'm surprised that joystick hasn't broken yet.
Lags, so I'll just keep mashing jab like a scrub. And that's not satisfying, and that doesn't make you a better player. That just makes you an idiot.
Oh, also walking again. Oh, that's an improvement right there, Duns. Holy crap, you walking? That is what's up. Definitely take your time. Also, not too bad stage. Oh, in Hawaii, for me, right now, it's drizzling with rain, but that's okay. I share my older female. Oh, thank you, Rainbow. Let me see real quick, chat. Let me see really quick. I want to see this. Oh, snaps. That's actually good, Rainbow. That's actually really good. I like that. Keep at it. I like that. That's really
Who wants
good.
to win at any means
Very
necessary. You know what I'm
creative. I
saying?
like that.
And sadly, that's how it was. Like, there was a bunch of people.
See chat, how is it that Rainbow, and I know she doesn't do content, but how is that she has skills at drawing and stuff? This is very entertaining. I like that.
Just mashing buttons and doing dumb shit. Okay? I've had it.
Mashing
I'm so frustrated.
buttons, doing dumb shit.
I'm just pissed off. And so,
I know. I seen that. I seen Anthony.
My ranked matches, my ranked placements went horribly. Absolutely horrible because the game wouldn't fucking run right. It was running like acid molasses, dropping inputs and just fucking terrible. So what ended up happening was basically my run in
Siege mode.
ranked matches to place were horrible. Sorry, I'm distracted. I'm doing a million things at once because browsers were crashing and all kinds of shit. So I apologize. I got distracted. Shout out to
Whatever, Phil. You just come
So
excuses.
then after my ranked placements went atrociously bad and I ended up at 1-star diamond, I went on a tear. I ended up getting a giant win streak and I got to 3-star diamond within like an hour. And in fact, if I kept playing,
you went on a
tear,
tear,
but
sure.
I ran out of time. Okay. That's right. Nicholas says it was nice to see you kick the jump spamming Cammy's asses last time. I was beating Cammy and could.
No, that's a lie. That's a lie. He actually only beat one Cammy, but the other 2 Cammys he lost to. So that's a lie.
Consistently too. Like I was.
And there's only 3 Cammys he played against.
Beating Cammys consistently with Alex.
No. Wait, I'm sorry, chat. 4. There was 3 Cammys that beat him, and 1 Cammy he beat. It was 4 in total.
Which was refreshing. You know, why was I beating Cammys? It's this simple. He's a new character, and the Cammys don't know how to implement the pattern against him yet. They're not sure.
No, wrong. Go. Let me go again. I know I'm spamming this like crazy, but again, Phil, that is incorrect. It's not about pattern play. Right now, Alex is the new character. They're trying to learn about the character. At this point in time, today is the 23rd. A lot of them have started to figure out how Alex is. Again, Philip, right now, the reason why Alex is a little popular is he is a new character. He's also a little busted. Again, chat, give it time, because Capcom is going to tune him down just a bit. I believe they're going to tune down the command grab so that way he can bring it up to balance. And when that happens, watch how quickly Phil's going to drop him.
What works and what doesn't. They're not sure what can stuff and what won't. So their pattern doesn't really work smoothly, right? Okay.
Oh, he will, Anthony. I'm waiting for it.
So, yeah. So it went well overall. Like it was 5 hours of Alex. I'm doing well with Alex. I'm getting better with the character. In fact, no lie, the last match.
No. Phil, you're doing a pattern. You're doing the command grab, go into a heavy or whatever, command grab, go into a medium, command grab, medium, into a super. Again, you're doing a pattern.
Alex, who taught me a combo, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna use that combo all the time now. So the one
the little combo you're doing is just the command grab.
Bad thing about Street Fighter 6 and the state of modern fighting games is this simple. Everyone cheats to win. Everyone copies each other. Everyone studies. So, for example...
No, you do that. You literally do that. Here's the thing. As soon as you see somebody doing something, you pick up on that. You copy other people. You can't come up with different strategies how to play with any characters.
Example, I went to rank...
Like, prime example, Blanca.
Playing. Everyone's using Alex.
E Honda.
Of course, it's launch day for Alex.
Dalsum.
A zillion Alex mirror matches. Every person is using exactly the same combo with Alex. Like, to a T. Exactly the same sequence of hits. No variation. Just the same combo. And I'm like, yeah, I wonder why. Right? I wonder why.
You wonder why, but you're doing the exact. You already again. You're doing a pattern, Phil.
It's very simple. It's because basically they have no originality. They don't play the game for themselves. They don't learn.
Really, you have no originality. What is happening? What's Dashbear? What's he talking about? He's talking about Alex. He's talking about how people are picking up on Alex and following a pattern, when it's really him. Not only that, he's also saying that Cammys, he's found a way to be Cammys because they don't understand the pattern. Incorrect. Alex is a new character. People are trying to figure him out. Today is the 23rd. Majority of them started to figure out how Alex is.
Anything for themselves. They watched someone do a tutorial video, a day 1 Alex combos video, and they all copied the same fucking combo.
Just like you did?
You know what I mean? They did. They all are doing exactly the same thing. Meanwhile, I'm basically trying to learn for myself strategies and
again, that's a big lie. We know you watched guides on them.
Things, and it took me hours to learn certain things, and then I saw someone do this.
That's a lie.
Really good strategy at the end. I'm going to try that next time. That's how you're supposed to play fighting games. For the record, you're supposed to play the game and.
Oh, really, Phil? Does he like doing cheap shots? He does. He still does that, Dashbeer. But really, Phil, are you sure about that? Because the other person that's doing this is you.
Learn from experience. You're not supposed to just copy someone else's homework. Like literally, that's the equivalent of what this shit is now. Is day 1 of a character. I'm not going to play the game. I'm going to wait for everyone to play it. Then I'm going to watch their videos, copy what they did, and then go online.
Some people do that, Phil. Guess what? So that way they can actually figure out how the character is. Other people, they played the said character cold turkey and still learning. You, on the other hand, you don't do that. You barely play the game, what, maybe 3 times a month? That's it?
The fuck? So you never did anything in school?
When Phil does... Wait, hold on. When Phil does it, it's a skill. When someone else does it, it's luck. Exactly.
Well, you're for yourself.
Exactly. Objection.
You never learned. You actually just...
Actually, you know what? I'm going to add that. I got to add that into the soundboard over here.
Took your fucking... The person next to you's homework, copied it, and fucking submitted it as your assignment, right? That's exactly what it is. And it's fucking frustrating.
Wait, what?
Because I'm just trying to learn the game like a real player should. That's...
like a real player. That's a big X stepped out.
Part of the experience of day one gameplay is that exploration and discovery phase. It's fun, but modern fighting game players don't understand that because they're all fucking dunces. They're all idiots who don't actually
Really? Then why is it that so far you have not made it to High Master? Why have you made it to Legend, Phil?
fucking understand fighting.
And why aren't you playing the other characters? Like, for example, Cammy, Ryu, Ken. Why aren't you playing them?
Games, they just want to copy everyone else's work and just copy paste it and act like they're good.
Oh, you did? Ooh, I would love to see that one too, Rainbow.
Anyway, I had a great time playing the game. I did.
You had a great time. That's another doubt because you was too busy getting pissed.
I had a great time, even though that last hour was frustrating. In fact, if you
You was getting pissed both times. Nice try. Nice lies.
watched me play all day yesterday, for 4 hours I had a ball, and then as soon as I went to ranked and the connections went to shit, I got
The connection was fine. You was just getting upset because you was getting your shit pushed in.
frustrated as shit, and I started raging and losing it, because that's when it just, all that work all the day might as well should have been thrown out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, then stop playing the game, Phil. Simple as that.
Anyway, so that's what happened yesterday. So now we are definitely
Ooh, what's this? Hold on. What's this?
Objection!
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that one. I am going to make sure that gets saved. I appreciate
giving
that.
a big break between now and
Ooh,
next
thank
week's
you,
Street Fighter.
Rainbow.
Probably Street Fighter will do Tuesday or Wednesday next week. That way I could play Crimson Desert a ton, calm down, we come back, refreshed, and getting Alex
I
Master.
appreciate
Next
that,
week, I
Spirit.
will
I'm
get
going to
Alex
add
Master. It's
that. I
gonna
need
happen,
that.
Okay.
Ooh, that
Okay.
is nice, Rainbow. That is what's up. Keep doing it. You're going to get better at it.
I don't know what's going on here. I'm gonna give her this idiot. Some crazy stuff's happening in chat, and I don't even understand what's going on.
What?
All right?
What? What's going on in chat?
I have shout outs to do. Let's do some shout outs. Camp Kill Commentary did a menu for tonight. We are having turkey chili. Yep. With healthy bread. I bought that Dave's Killer Bread stuff. So I'm going to have a bowl of chili with some bread. I'll dip in it so I get a little bit of carbs and some hearty chili. It's going to taste great.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Very good. All right. So now that I got that story out of the way and I got these shout outs out of the way, what is on everyone's mind? Why is Jai tweeting that you banned him? I didn't ban him. We checked. Dude, I checked yesterday like 3 times or something when people kept saying that he was banned and
Phil, just move on with this. Nobody cares.
he wasn't banned. Or was it the day before? He was not banned. And he certainly wasn't even in the stream yesterday, right?
Nah, you know what? I'm not even going to read that part there.
Here he is. I can check his YouTube channel. Let's look. I forget how to check. See if you're banned to hit more. Here it is. He's not banned. He's not. I just checked again. He's not banned. So
You're
it
not
sounds to me
banned.
like he's banning people for drama purposes. I don't know why. Because apparently he did the very same thing the other day when he,
Because he's trying to revive his channel.
I was streaming.
So he figured he latched onto you, Phil, not realizing that he doesn't realize it's not going to benefit him.
and someone's like, he's in another chat saying he's banned. He's not. And I just checked again.
It's one of my few man irons that doesn't have a guy look like. Hey, no, there's nothing wrong with that. Again, I do like that.
He's not. He's not banned.
Not everyone needs a guy, Phil. While I look for meta cars for Forza Horizon comes out, I'm going to use my. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Listen, Susan, there's nothing wrong with that.
So either.
And thank you,
either
Fox. He needs to
he's
move on.
lying
He's
to
constantly
create
still
drama
addressing
to
this.
get
Wait,
people to
what?
pay attention.
I'm sorry. Wait, what?
Because apparently he did the very same thing the other day when he, I was streaming and someone's like, he's in another chat saying he's banned. He's not. And I just checked again. He's not. He's not banned. So either he's lying to create drama to get people to pay
Of course, that's what he's doing, dummy.
attention to him, which is possible. Maybe he's drama baiting my haters. Who knows? Or it's very possible he could have been shadow banned by YouTube. That's happened to people where they're
Phil. He's creating drama so you can address it. That's what he's doing.
accounts get banned in
Again, hoping that's going to help his channel out, which is not.
general. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, Great Piggy. That's the whole
Well, I'm
thing.
looking
He's
right now,
stirring
his
the
official
pot up.
verified channel. It's not banned.
Ooh, yeah, I
Now, what is
forgot
this?
about
Why is
Steve
now there's another
Sherbis.
account
I
chat,
forgot about that
official
one.
Jay Hayes. Check the Jay Hazy one too. What the fuck is going on? How many accounts are there?
I don't know.
How many
Figure it
fucking
out.
accounts are there? Why are there 17 accounts for this person?
Why are you even talking about it, Phil? Move on. Again. He's talking about he doesn't want to address this stuff, but he's still addressing it. Again, Phil, see how easy it is? You take the bait. You literally, again, chat, it's like this. If anybody fishes like I have, when you fish, you put whatever bait on there. You throw the hook out, the reel out there, the hook out there, whatever, excuse me. The fish bites the hook, whatever bait's on it, you reel them in. Phil, when it comes to the bait, it's drama. You constantly bite that hook and you get reeled in, and here we are once again. You're giving us content. Great job.
Why do you have so many accounts? And why is there so much drama? What the fuck is going on?
That's actually, Anthony, that's actually a smart idea because even though I'm still playing Dying Light, I might have to look up a bit of a guide to find the other trophies in the game.
That one's not banned either. He's basically linking a bunch of accounts. The account you're in now isn't banned. The original account that's verified isn't banned. And this other account you just mentioned also isn't banned. No accounts are banned.
Again, Phil, since you're so retarded, he's bringing up drama and you've fallen for it. Hook,
why am I wasting
line,
time?
and sinker.
I don't know. I'm done wasting time on it. I'm closing it now. Okay.
Uh-huh.
No, literally no accounts are banned.
Literally
I
no
just checked,
guns are
none of
banned.
them are
Sure.
banned whatsoever. None. All the accounts you just mentioned are not banned, so I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
If you don't always talk about why you're addressing it.
Now someone else wants to get unbanned, so I'll take a look at this quick. Okay, I unbanned someone else who had just emailed me, so if you know who you are, you're unbanned, whoever you are.
Yeah, the reason I unbanned because they send you money. Anything else you want to say here, Phil? Because I'm ready to move on from this clip. All right, I'm moving on from this clip, Chad. He's just saying nothing. We'll get on to the next one.
She makes
Materials required.
Oh.
Last stream was completely different. Random attacks and occurrences, right? Last stream
He does too. That is true. Wings takes the bait too there.
was completely different. Last stream, we made major progress
Siege mode?
in all of our research trees to the point where it's like, ooh, we could finally do the stuff we've been trying to do forever. Just come to find out, we don't have, sadly, any of the materials
Get it out.
required in order to do anything. We don't have the materials that we.
Phil's fat wife. Okay. First and foremost, obviously it's a troll name, but dented.
need in order to build anything. We need steel. So then we went on an expedition. The expedition's in jeopardy. There's a lot going on. Like every single time that we play RimWorld, some complex stuff happens and goes down. And so tonight it could go any way.
Huge regard to support.
Hey, right? It could go one way. It could go another way. I don't know what's going to happen. We'll have to see tonight what happens. Okay. But hopefully it's chill, interactive fun. Hopefully you guys are here to relax and have a good time while we try to survive. That's what it's all about. Let's build up attendance for about 20 minutes or so, and then we'll jump in for 2 hours of RimWorld here tonight. Now here's the deal on what's been going on. Number one. Slay the Spire 2 did another major stream of it earlier today. Did good with support. It didn't do great, but it did pretty good. So I'm kind of like right there on the fence, and I'm thinking, do I keep Slay the Spire 2 as a daytime stream, or do we put it on a night stream? Either I think would be all right, but I just don't know. Like right now, we're actually playing with the fourth
just don't
character,
know. Sure, Phil.
I forgot her name. It's a female necromancer.
Oh, how's
And
work there,
we're doing
Lewis?
the second run because the first run was not very successful, so we're going a second run with a different build.
Hey,
It's actually
definitely enjoyed
working well.
that.
We actually have a fifth character unlocked. The thing is, Slay the Spire 2 is dramatically slowed down. We're not getting as many viewers anymore, and it's crazy. You know, the game's what?
Jeez, I wonder why, Phil. Is it because of A, you're boring, 2, you're getting handheld, or C, is it just because you're just not enjoying the game?
Cold, and
I'm gonna take D, all above.
It was virally popular, but I just can't get much of an audience for it. It's kind of disappointing, honestly, because I love the game. It's kind of like what's happened with RimWorld, except not really, and here's what I mean. With RimWorld, we don't get tons of viewers either, but the people that are here for RimWorld are really engaged. They are constantly chatting, interacting, helping me with the game, hanging out, chilling, and let's be honest, in general, the RimWorld audience is very supportive.
Okay, again, Phil, that's not much a very good stream because if they're constantly telling you what to do within the game, sending you money on stuff, it's not really it's not really a good stream.
In fact, I would even say that last stream of RimWorld that we did was a rare occurrence where we actually didn't even get tons of support. Like, we do get lots of support.
Again, always talking about money.
Usually for RimWorld. And it was a rare thing that we did not last time, you know? But we'll see
Hate the player, hate not the game. True.
what happens tonight. In regards to Slay the Spire 2, we're doing decent with support every time, but not great. So I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should put it as a night stream, because it is a chill stream. There's a lot of opportunity for interaction and hanging out. I don't know if people would be upset if I made it a chill night stream or not.
Again, nobody cares, Phil.
To go in line with, like, RimWorld. I don't know.
Make your decision, because clearly you're not having fun in the game. So just go ahead and put it as a night stream.
Big Mac, thank you so much. I appreciate the gifted membership to start tonight. That's very nice of you. Thank you so much for that. Oh, it's 2 G's in Big Mac.
Yeah, 2G. Wait, hold on, no. 2Ks, idiot. 2Ks, 2Gs.
Thank you for starting the support for RimWorld tonight.
Again, 2Gs, 2Ks. And do not forget the underscore and the 1.
That is very true. King of the Void says, you know, the RimWorld playthrough now has been going on for a while. You're right. I believe this group, no lie, is like 30+ hours. He says, it has slowed down in terms of new things happening. Maybe it's time for a new colony idea or a DLC. You see, here's the thing, like...
No. Oh, yeah. If you're tired, Dashby, go and lay down. Rest, my man.
Do you want me to keep going with this colony that's doing well? We're getting to the end of research trees. Maybe within, you know, another 3, 4, 5 streams, maybe we could actually finish research and build a spaceship and see what happens. Because that's what you're supposed to do is escape, right? Escape the planet.
I know, Boltsy. I know. He is a total creeper.
Let me ask you this. Maybe this is a more important question than anything.
Okay, what's the question, Phil?
The actual entertainment value of RimWorld. Because most
And yes, I see the ear wiggles.
Most video games, what happens is there's a beginning, a middle, an end, and the goal is to play through till the end. See the end. How does it end, right? But if you're telling me that maybe that's not the actual idea, that maybe the real factor of entertainment with RimWorld is to see all the variables the game throws at you, to see you struggle and suffer and how you can creatively overcome obstacles or fail at doing so, and then it's entertaining because of that. Like, if that is the case, then fair enough. Then maybe that's the case. Maybe with RimWorld.
Okay, then, Phil. Okay, that's the case. Then, no. Phil, what's your point? Just get to your point. Because right now you're speaking in circles.
We've played too long with this group, and people are fiending for something new.
Why would you watch an anime about cleaning chemicals? Well, actually, Bleach is about Bleach is actually a it's not about chemicals. It's actually an anime where people are going to like a put it this way, samurai and stuff like that.
I mean, I'm not opposed to starting over.
Yeah, he is. He's a hitch on Max. He is.
But that means abandoning these guys that we haven't seen the end of their story yet, you know? So
that's another thing Lags a lot. Say good point. I thought you said your fans do not want to see you suffer.
I'm not sure. What do you guys think? King of the Woods is 90 to 95% of all RimWorld players never finish a playthrough. They'll just start new colonies when they get bored. It's just like Civilization or Stellaris. I don't play Civilization.
When it comes to Stellaris, I have played the game plenty of times from beginning to end.
I don't play Stellaris. So maybe that's the thing here that I'm not getting. I don't play these games. This was the
Why don't you go ahead and play Stellaris? I want to see how bad you could do in that game.
first style of this kind of survival
Thank you, Rainbow.
sim game that I've ever played. So maybe that's where I'm missing. I don't know that. You know, I have a disconnect here. I think some of the appeal of me playing this game is that it is the first time I'm playing this style of game, but at the same time, maybe I'm not getting it. I know people have been asking for DLC content for many streams, and I'm like, yeah, but this is the plain vanilla run. Shouldn't I finish it first? I'm down for doing another run with DLCs, just, you know. Thank you to Free JT. JT now has gifted a membership tonight. Thank you, JT, for that. I appreciate it. Kenshi. A lot of people the other night were talking about this Kenshi game.
Big ups, Dapper. How are you doing there? Brand new. What's going on? What is going on?
But I don't know. I'm not.
I thought you didn't need to do whatever your audience wanted. You could do anything because you were exactly Dapper. Exactly.
That game would do well, but then again, I could be horribly wrong. You know. But again, it could be a matter of time, like RimWorld. We've been playing it for over 40 hours. If you're not aware, 41.8 hours of gameplay. First 10 hours was the tutorial first group, and then failing with the second group. So we've been playing with this group for over 30 hours. Has RimWorld just run its course in general, right? I don't know.
If that's the case, Phil, then move on to a different game. The problem with you is, oh, there he is again. There's Jahaze right there again. Anyways, Phil, if that's the case, then move on to a different game.
Let's see how tonight goes, because it's not like the RimWorld streams are tanking, but yeah, they are slowing down. We're seeing less attendance and
no,
less
that's just how the game is,
Let's see how
Dashbeer.
tonight goes. I'm still okay.
Well, the funniest thing is, Dap, I've been up since actually 7.
100%. With keep playing RimWorld, once or twice a week, and having a great time chilling with all of you, as long as people are along for the ride. I just don't want it to slow down to a crawl, and I keep playing it, and it's overstayed its welcome. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So Kenshi is another cult hit like RimWorld. Most people will go like, WTF is this, but you'll get people from the Kenshi universe trickling in who are super into the game. Day Trick or DEI Trick, I don't know their name. They're saying, I have 1,700 hours and never finished a run in RimWorld. It's more about doing what you want than making that shit. Huh. Interesting.
Uh-huh.
Glorious Dreaming says he's not going to support me anymore until I play Pokemon Fire Red. Well, I don't know if and when we're doing that. Just being clear with you. I mean, you've already supported a ton, and I'm appreciative of that. But I don't know if we're doing...
Again, this is why you should not give him money.
Pokemon Fire Red. I wouldn't be opposed to playing Pokemon Fire Red. I think that's a good viable option. I haven't played a classic Pokemon game.
Give it time. Give it time, Anthony. It'll eventually happen some point.
Ever on stream at all. I played Pokemon Blue on my actual Game Boy Pocket back in the day, but I've never, ever played it again. But do you guys really think that we should play Pokemon as a new playthrough coming up?
Just play the game. I don't care, Phil. Just play it.
What do you guys think?
I wish we could watch the Gout Roach not get any more support and have a real face and have to face real life. It's the only thing. No, true. Brand new. Exactly. I would love to see that. I would love to see that because then we're going to see him really lose his mind. Because at that point in time, he's going to have to think about getting a job.
Someone is saying that they're muted on YouTube. Perhaps they've been banned. Let me check. They sent me their name. Indeed, you were banned. You've just been unbanned. So now within a moment, you should be able to talk in chat.
Yeah, he was banned. More likely send you money.
And don't bother asking me why. I have no clue. I didn't recognize your name, so I don't know why you would have been, blocked. But I don't know if I did it or not. Who knows?
Thank you, Rainbow.
Fat Blumpkin is our first official gifted sub of the night. Wow. Thanks, Fat Blumpkin.
Fat Blumpkin.
Appreciate that. Thank you for the first sub of the stream. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think maybe tonight, let's see how it goes, and if by the end of tonight, if people aren't entertained, we do something different? Maybe next week we start a new playthrough? I'm okay with starting a new playthrough with DLCs, but you guys got to guide me on how to do it. I don't know anything about it.
Whoa.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think maybe tonight, let's see how it goes, and if by the end of tonight, if people aren't entertained, we do something different? Maybe next week we start a new playthrough. I'm okay with starting a new playthrough with DLCs, but you guys got to guide me on how to do it. I don't know.
See right there, chat. Right there. You see, he's telling this chat, hey, you got to guide me through this. Again, in another video, he was talking about how people don't use their brains to play a game. Phil, that's you. Again, once again, you are asking your chat to help you through a video game instead of just playing it and learning it on your own. Again, you are your biggest problem.
Think about it.
They're going to grow, Dash.
And also, again,
give it time.
To
It's
make
not going to take
clear,
long.
we need people to show up, engage, and support with RimWorld. If tonight is a dead stream, then forget it. I'm not going to start over with a DLC and everything if tonight is dead. That doesn't make sense. I need people to be here, hanging out, chilling, and having a good time and supporting my content because of it. What's up, typical average gamers?
And there's Mad TV right there in the kick chat. Anything else you want to say there, Phil?
That's what everyone says, Beer. She says you should get attacked by stronger raids as you're continuing to gather more wealth. Right. And since now we're going to be having the fabricating of the components and we're going to start making better armor, better weapons with the components, it seems like it's a no-brainer that we're going to start having to fend off tougher enemies now.
Uh-huh.
Hang out for 5 more minutes, try to get a little bit more attendance, and then we'll start. But it's not looking good. Like I said, we're playing RimWorld now. Take a look. We have 130 people on YouTube. That's it.
So what's the problem with that?
Jeez. How many do we have on Kick? 50. Jeez.
So between 130 and 50, almost nearly 200 people watching. What's the
It's
problem with that,
rough, man.
Phil?
People are not showing up for this anymore.
Because you're boring.
Which is weird because as recent as 2 streams ago, we were getting tons of support for this game.
11, 12, 6, 15, 9, 8. Oh, okay. Still, that's a decent amount of bands right there.
We were still consistently getting huge support nights for RimWorld.
I
despite
know,
fact
the Morgan
that the
Boobies
attendance was dwindling, and now it
rainbow.
looks like way less people are showing up. Glorious Draven, I know, and I'm sorry. Anyone who supports my content gets harassed. It's just a norm. It's par for the course because people are so incredibly jealous and so upset that I am successful and I have people who support me. They go nuts and they harass anyone who does. And
No, you're not successful. Here's the funniest thing. People don't really harass people. We see what goes on. We look at the, let's say we just go ahead and look and see what their channel is, whatever, blah, 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 and we keep it moving. That is a lie. We don't go out, the detractors don't go out there and harass them. They don't call them. They don't call their phone numbers. They don't try to email and do all that stuff. That's not true, Phil.
never affects anything because I still am successful and get support. They're just really stupid. They don't understand.
Sorry, Jet. Wrong button.
They're wasting time and it doesn't affect me. I just don't understand why they act like that way because I'm still here.
Don't worry, Dash. Don't worry. We still got plenty of time this month. There's also April. Don't worry. The band's going to grow. Give it time. Right now, we're going through a bit of a,
I know
bit
Synergy's
of
on
a
Prime
slow
Video. I saw
arc.
it on there a while ago. I haven't had a chance to watch it. Like RimWorld. Remember, please engage with the content. Like the videos and or like the stream. So if you're on YouTube tonight, please like the stream. Please support the stream. If you like this and you want to keep it in the
Again, always about money.
rotation as often as I'm playing it, it needs to be supported. We did have a slower
Why does it need to be supported, Phil? Just play the game.
support stream back on Sunday. I'm willing to get,
Again, games do not need games do not need money to be kept playing. You can still play the game without making a single dime.
I'll give that
And not only that, Phil, guess what? You still get money from the views on YouTube.
a pass.
Same thing with Kick.
But we need to recover tonight. I'm not going to play this as much if we're having slow
It's
streams
not
of it,
harassment
especially because I'm trying to do
when
multiple
you tell
playthroughs.
people
for example,
exactly,
Dragon Quest,
Green
Slay the
Piggy.
Spire, RimWorld, they're all not consistently performing anymore, which sucks. You know, just you play games so long. Sadly, the people don't show up anymore, and that sucks. So I do hope that tonight.
I know,
we'll
Anthony.
bounce
Another
back
big
from Sunday and
segment when
have a
it comes to
better
Phil.
night. Like I said, I'm willing. If you want me, if your people are all bored, want me to restart after tonight and say, hey, start a new run, do DLCs or whatever, I'll do it. I'll do whatever you guys want. I'm not opposed to it.
That's a lie. That is a big lie. Because there's been plenty of times where Rainbow. Don't worry, because I'm gonna be streaming May 1st. I'm going to stream May 1st, and it's going to be a burst.
You understand? Like whatever people want that they say that's going to entertain them and they're gonna show up and support it. I'm down for it. But you tell me what you want then, right?
Oh, I can tell you what you could do, Phil. Just play the game. Shut up. Stop begging. Stop bitching. Matter of fact, turn your chat off so that way you ain't watching. So that way you're not getting handheld, and that you can learn how to play the game. That's the thing, Anthony. That's the key thing. When you don't know something, but you're playing the game and you learn the lore, it makes it even better.
Glorious Draven first he says, dude, your community is full of toxic humans. There are toxic.
Whoa, what?
Glorious Draven.
Wait a minute. Glorious, Devin, hold on. Dude, your community is just full of toxic. Ooh, watch it, Glorious. Watch it. You're getting close to the sun
First he
there.
says, dude, your community is full of toxic.
Also, what else he said? John sends you money just to farm you. Ooh, no one cares about the. Glorious Devin decided to actually, he want to go ahead and initiate self-destruct. He's trying to initiate self-destruct. Ooh.
Humans. There are toxic humans. They're not part of my community, though.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Chad, again, let me ask you a question. What was the name of that one person that went over to I'm gonna say her name, Lexi, and she pretty much threatened her? Remember that one? That was part of your community, Phil.
Understand that the regulars here are not talking.
What about Jai Hayes going after duty?
It's like it's these newcomers that come
What about Dark Magician trying to find detractors' first names?
in and try to get attention. It's about the
What about Darish?
trolls that are,
What about Super Puppy?
doing all kinds of messed up stuff. It's not my
Again, I can name more people in your community, but yes, Phil, your community is full of toxic humans.
regular community members that act like that. Okay.
Oh, he's way more
I
toxic
would
than
know.
Britney Spears,
Or not,
Rainbow.
Jay, I guess how you pronounce it. He's only been around for about a week. He sent me a tremendous amount of support. I legit don't know who he is because he just showed up out of nowhere. He had never talked
Again, Phil, maybe she'll look more into Jai Hayes.
in my chat before. He'd never been on stream, and he just started sending me money. And then he's saying stuff like, "I'm banned." I'm like, "No, you're not." And he's like, "Yeah, well, on this account." And I go to that account. "You're not banned on that account." "Well, I'm banned on this account." "You're not banned on that one either." Like, what the hell are you talking about? I legit have no idea what the guy's talking about. It sounds like the guy's like, I don't know, like he's not all there. Same.
Again, Phil, he's stirring up the pot. He's making drama, and you're falling for it.
Weird shit like that.
Hook, line, and sinker.
And it's people are always on troll streams. Well,
Wasn't Super Puppy the one who... Yes, Anthony. Yes, he's done... Actually, from what I understand, he's done 3 Detractor Purge. The first one, the second one. When he did the second one, that's when I started doing content on Phil.
that's his prerogative. Maybe he's farming the trolls. I actually think that might be what it is.
He's farming you, Phil. You're falling for the bait.
Is that he's legitimately just trying to get attention from them? Because
He's trying to get attention from you to revive a dead channel. Again, how do you not see this?
it's not affecting me. Besides the fact that he did a giant amount of support on my streams in the last week. It's not like he's on the stream trying to troll me or derail my stream or anything. That hasn't happened. So
Phil, yes, he has. Yes, he has. Again, he's causing drama right now. You'll fall for it. Number 2, he's been into Detractor's chat. Thank God he's not even in my chat. And by the way, Chad, if he does pop in here, you have every right to ban him. But again, Phil, he's causing drama. Why? Because that's what he's trying to do. Number 2, he's trying to get your attention so that way he can get the rub off of you. Matter of fact, he's trying to get clout from you, buddy. And again, how do you not see this coming? Even I can see this coming a mile away.
I don't really know what his angle is, to be frank with you. Okay? I just don't. It doesn't seem to make sense. But that's not true. When you say, oh, no one cares about the content, that's completely false. There's tons of people who care about the content. Thousands. Every day they watch all my different videos. They're on the streams. They're
That's a lie. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Yes, am I watching? Yes, but I'm watching it through via duty.
a lot of them are called the silent.
Jai Hayes. Oh God. Right here. We see right here, Fox. Jai Hayes. I'll spell out here for you so that we can see it. Hold on, give me a sec. When you see this name on Fox, ban him. Ban him, because we don't need that type of drama here, Chad. Ban that name when you soon as you see it, or any of his accounts. Because what he is, he's just a failed streamer. Well, obviously he's a failed, not streamer, a failed vape or whatever. Yeah. So you have every right to ban that idiot.
Majority.
I'll bet it Squirrel, even Squirrel. You know what's a better name? We'll call him Gay Hayes.
They don't want to speak up because just like you, they get harassed.
That's even better, Greedy Piggy. That's even smart too.
You know what I'm saying? They don't want to be part of the discussion if it means that now they're going to have people following them and stalking them online and trying to find their socials and do messed up stuff. But they all enjoy the content, and every once in a while they do come in and talk and hang out and support, and that's awesome. You know? There's tons of people who like the content. It's just, they got to kind of...
No. That's enough of that one. We'll move on to the next one. And this is going to be the last one for this one, chat. There will be a part 2 on Thursday, but I'm still going to play Spyro on Thursday.
Be on the down
Only
low
because of time stuff, because I do have work tonight.
She makes like video content.
cat that has this great ability, but this also great ability from another cat, and now you can like customize your units and things. You see?
That's even better, Green
I
Pig.
totally
Don't
get
even
feel of
interact
that.
on. That's even
Except
true.
The 2 times I played it, all I got were complaints. Everyone said this game is boring as dirt, and I'm like, did you
Wait.
never? play it?
What? Which game, Phil? Which game? Ooh, clip. That's going to be for another thumbnail.
Doesn't have an audience. There's an example of a game.
I was too loud, guys.
I got feel in trouble.
I'm
Definitely
sorry.
use the
My
sword
wife
dash
wants to go to sleep. I'm sorry,
spear.
guys.
Oh, there you have it. Yako Mighty says, I would like to see more Mugenics, but I get it if it doesn't have an audience. There's an example of a game. I didn't think
Know nothing about that game, but who cares?
I was going to like it. You guys convinced me to try it. I tried it. I like it. I played it twice for half an hour to an hour now. I like the gameplay. The gameplay is very similar to Final Fantasy Tactics or South Park The Fractured But Whole. It's like the grit.
Eugenics, I believe that's the name of the game. Don't know much about that one.
It's spatial-based, turn-based combat, and each character is unique and has different abilities that they can use. And the thing is, the gimmick of the game is that the cats basically kind of crossbreed and create hybrids of each other. So you might have a cat that has this great ability, but this also great ability from another cat, and now you can like customize your units and things. You see?
Doesn't sound like the type of game I would like to play.
And I totally get the appeal of that. Except the 2 times I played it, all I got were complaints. Everyone said this game is boring as dirt, and I'm like, did you never play a grid-based RPG before? Like, it's actually very tactical, very strategic. You have to think. Do you see the pattern of what I'm saying? Gee, Slay the Spire 2.
Avalanche, big ups, my man. How you doing there? Don't interact with who? John Hayes? Yeah, no. I'll be banning him on site.
Very cerebral, very tactical. You have to think and plan
Let
out your
Gay
deck and your
Hayes
moves.
be the
All
control.
the Eugenics, you have to think and plan out your attacks on
It's all right, Green Picket.
Oh, I can't
It's all
handle it.
right.
My brain's
It's all
melting. It's
right.
coming out of my
Don't
ears
worry, we'll
because
call
I
him
got
Gay
you of a-
Chat for now. Don't call him Jais. Just call him Gay Hayes.
of a
Let's
bunny
call him
rabbit.
that.
You know, so
Wait, Me Eugenics is made by the same guy behind the Binding of Isaac. See, I don't know anything about those 2 games there on Rainbow.
well, not me. I like it. But I don't know what to tell you. It's not like I'm sitting here silently playing and not talking. I'm narrating everything I'm doing. I'm
A lot of times you are doing that, Phil, or begging the chat to help you.
talking about my thought process. I'm trying to interact with the chat when I
Well, that too. That is very true, Gay Picket. That's true.
play it. And half the people are like, what is this? Oh, there's no sparklies. There's no explosions. There's no one dying constantly. They can't handle it. They can't. You know what? I was talking to my wife about this last night. Isn't it funny that no one reads anymore? Like when I was a kid,
What?
my dad would constantly read to me. And I would see him reading in a book, and I would learn how to read words by actually seeing him read the words in a book, and I would associate that word with that sound and that meaning. And then I learned how to read from watching my dad read to me. And then I would go to school, and I already had a one-up on all the kids in school who some of them were starting at level 0.
That's a lie. That is a big lie. I like to see. Oh well, no, we can never see that. But if there's, oh goodness, if there was anybody that actually grew up with Phil, I would love to talk to them. Big up, Detective. How you doing there? I would love to see anybody that actually grew up with Phil during his school days to actually tell us how he really was, because I highly doubt this.
Had no idea how to read at all. Okay? It's like that level of intelligence is just lost on people. Did you know we have people who are graduating from high school who don't read? I'm not shitting you. People are graduating from fucking high school and can't read. That's the level of intelligence we have on Earth today with humans. Yet now we want AI to do everything for us. Does that sound like a good idea? So when
Phil, I want to be talking because you do use AI,
I try to stream
like your AI music.
an intelligent game and half the audience is acting like they're having a brain
Also, what'd you say, Nitty Detective? I apologize. DSP fails to understand his job to be an entertainer. It's his responsibility to be entertaining, not the game's responsibility when it comes to the streams. Exactly, Detective. Exactly.
aneurysm. I think I understand what's going on. It's kind of messed up how bad
If you are a bot or you say some legitimately horrible shit in a non-human way, there you go. There you go. That's another good reason, Rainbow.
society has become, you know? So anyway, I am absolutely positive.
Wait a minute. So nobody reads any. Hold on. Nobody reads anymore. Phil, I'm reading what my chat's saying over here. I can read perfectly fine. Now, do I have to get better at saying with certain words? Absolutely. But I can perfectly read the chat. Perfectly read.
Positively. Loving.
What's funny here, he's talking about being about a think of a man's gamer. Fast forward to a couple hours and he is stumped. Exactly. No one cares. No one reads anymore. It's silly me for all the books I read, even the books I have read too. Like his background AI remove it. That's another good point there.
All the games we're playing, it just sucks that some of them aren't clicking with the
Has any detractors get copyright claim due to? Yes, I have. And it's annoying.
audience right now, and there's not much that I can really do about it.
Like, for example, I did want to do another video where he said some BS about Crimson Knight. The problem is his music. I know if I do that video, it's going to get claimed. So, yeah.
Right? I can't make you like a genre you don't like. I can't make you understand that I'm going to try to play more indie games on this channel and to get used to it. All I can do is say, hey, I'm going to do my best to make these playthroughs entertaining. I'm going to tough it out if they're not always doing well. And hopefully, long term, we can convince people that these games are good and you should give it a try and stop being so damn close-minded. Because
Again, I'd rather watch somebody else who's going to play it again because I know they're going to make it a lot more entertaining than you.
that's exactly what happened last year with Blueprints. Oh my God, all you're doing
Blueprints, you took too long with that.
is wandering through the same rooms over and over, and this is so boring and repetitive. Like, yeah, but do you not understand that every time we play, there's a new puzzle we're solving, there's a new overarching thing that we're doing, we're unlocking a new content,
Phil, you was playing the same thing over and over. You was doing nothing to be entertaining.
a new room, a new piece of, what? It's all the same. No, it's not. It's just that you don't have
Yes, it was all the same. That's another lie. Everything was the same. You was going through the same room, the same thing else. You did nothing to make it entertaining.
an attention span faster.
And I know that because I watched the clips. I did try to watch it day one when you was trying to stream it, and I literally waited because it was so boring.
Than say 5 minutes, longer than 5 minutes, you can't stand to stare at a game and actually have to think. You want
There are plenty of other games where you have to think.
explosions. You want
Like, for example, in Dying Light, you have to think. In Halo, you have to think. Big up, Astro. How you doing there?
combat. You want me swearing and raging. Well, that's not going to be every game.
Exactly, Dapper. Thank you very much. And do you realize the common denominator here? It's you, Philip. Also, I read a lot and not I read a lot and not in hell when I admit to it because it's kind of cringe. Exactly. No, here's the thing, Astro. Here's the thing. Everyone here is pretty much normal. When it comes to Phil, that's a different story.
Okay? So, let's see how it goes in the next few weeks. I want to keep playing these games, but what we have to gauge.
You got me on that
there's
one,
other things
Susan.
going on,
You
if
got
would
me
like
on
to see
that
more, we
one.
maybe have to adjust down the fly, and that's okay. But I would like to keep going with Slay this.
Anthony, exactly. Like, for example, when I was doing the video and I went to find an example how bad his Street Fighter gameplay was, I ran into a new detractor named Detractor Red, which I never heard of before. I never heard of him. No, Jojo, you're fine. You're fine. I never heard Detractor Red before. And he's been doing content on Phil since last year. And this is a brand new detractor.
Fire 2. At least I want to play with all 5 characters and maybe play another run and see the other variants.
Same here. Same here, Rainbow.
It is an early access, so very well it could be that within another week or two, we've done everything in the game at this point. We're like, yeah, we move on. And that's okay.
Exactly. Fox and Mass Effect, you have to think. Warframe, you have to think. Even oh god, Division 2, you have to think. There's a lot of video games you do have to think, Phil.
We come back later when there's more characters, because right now there's 5, but apparently there's supposed to be
Even Resident Evil, you have to think.
12 total. So I'd be down for going back when there's more people who are engaged and maybe the game has more content. There's the other thing is there's more than enough to do. Outside of everything I've just described, there's one other game we're playing, Street Fighter 6. Street Fighter 6 is still insanely rage-inducing because the online play is fucking terrible. Lagging, dropping of inputs, it's infuriating, okay? A lot of people don't seem to understand that it's not necessarily the game that drives me nuts, it's the fact that you can't really play the game well because they've designed it so poorly.
No. The reason why the game drives you nuts is you're always constantly getting your ass beat.
Sorry, it's just the fact. I'm speaking facts no one wants to hear in the FGC.
Here's the flaw in his logic. If he's playing a game where he has to think, the audience does not have to think since there's no one's playing it, so thinking the game aren't. Yeah, exactly, Detective. Perfectly right there.
See, but the game is a piece of dog shit online.
And let's not forget, chat, when it comes to him playing video games, he's not actually thinking. He's hoping his chat's doing the thinking for him.
Okay? So, I do my best
He hasn't got to that part yet, Jojo. Not yet.
to play Street Fighter 6. When I
Thank you, even Minecraft, you had to think. Thank you for bringing that one up, Rainbow.
do, usually people show up, engage, and support. Almost always.
What Neko does he want? Something that could benefit only him. That's what he wants, Lewis.
All right, it's not every stream, but most streams do really well. Mostly because a lot of people like to see me struggle and rage. Some people like to see me overcome. Okay?
Actually, I'd rather you just play a game, just rage, and quit. That, to me, is a little more funny.
I am going to play more Street Fighter 6 next week. In fact, we're at 3-star Diamond rank with
He's definitely not
Alex,
Ben
the new
Shapiro.
character. Obviously, I want to play with him more and get him to Master. And then after that, we'll see what else we want to do. Okay? But that will continue. So you'll get
Again, stop saying we.
your action, all right, that you're so craving. You'll get it.
You need to quit saying we, Phil, because it's not we, it's you.
And if Crimson Desert has action, you'll also get it there. Okay? So I certainly hope that you guys will be here next week as we continue with Dragon Quest, Slay the Spire 2, RimWorld, Street Fighter 6, and now Crimson Desert. That's what's on the agenda for next
That's
week.
another good one,
we will
Jojo.
explore more
Even
games. For
thinking in
example,
Death
like I said,
Stranding.
there is Life is Strange, and we may or may not play that, depending on if you guys want it or not next week. We'll see. And we'll go from there. Now, there's more happening as well. Let's talk about it. But first, let's do a couple quick shout-outs. Rich Cheney did a $2 Canadian Super Chat. Says, what are your top 5 favorite books? Nope.
Oh, I love to hear this.
I would probably say, and I know this is cliche, probably the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
No.
Probably is my favorite trilogy of books, and I would probably say out of the 3, Return of the King is my favorite book of the 3.
Then why don't you ever bring those up? Why don't you bring those up, Phil? Because I highly doubt you actually even read those books. When it comes to Lord of the Rings, you probably just watched the movies and that was it.
I would probably say the real
I know, he needs to stop speaking French because he ain't French at all. He's Polish.
Jurassic Park, not the movie, but the actual book by Michael Crichton, is super duper freaking good. It's actually much better than the movie.
No. Again, you watched the movie and you just preferred the movie over the book. You never read the books. That's another lie.
And has a lot of missing content
And the reason I'm saying that, chat, is because, number one, he doesn't read books. He hates reading anyways.
that wasn't in the movie. That makes it a much more complete experience. Actually, it makes it way more scary, like a horror movie. I remember before the movies, okay, I actually really liked reading the original Da Vinci Code book, and there was a couple
Lord of the
sequels
Rings
that
is
were
not
made that I
bad.
read. Like,
There's not a book, it's a movie. It's not a book, it's a movie. I never read the books, just watched the movie. Exactly. Here's the thing. That's the thing, Green Picky. He watched the movie. He never read the book.
the one was a prequel, and I liked those too.
To be honest, from the Tokens book, I like Hobbit way more than The Lord of the Rings. There's nothing wrong with that.
What was it? Dan Brown, is that the writer? I like those.
See, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
Actual books by George R.R. Martin.
Nothing
are
wrong with that too,
masterpieces.
JoJo.
But after the first 3 to 4 books, it just goes into the toilet. It's a shame because it feels like a series that had such potential, and then you can tell the author lost interest and just didn't care anymore. And was
That's
writing
another
stopped
good
and
one
stopped
too.
writing.
Andromeda String.
Let's see. I'm trying to think, like, if there's any other books that I read that really stand out amongst the pack besides those.
Besides those, snort.
Oh, I know. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. That series was hilarious. British wit. Really, really witty, interesting stuff. Good humor,
Exactly,
humor,
detective.
sarcastic humor,
All the books
funny
he
stuff. Really like that
says
book
he
series.
read
I
is
read them
based
all. I
off
read
the
the entire
movies. He
series.
doesn't try to read the
What
books
was
between,
his
like,
name?
for example,
Darn, I feel
actually,
bad. I forgot his name.
shut up, Phil. Like, for example, chat, for example, I read the books of, you know, the Halo series. I read the books of The Fall of Reach, obviously the Halo book itself, First Strike, Ghost of Onyx, Harvest as well I read too. There's a couple ones I do got to read that's on my list, but I read those in between.
Now, who's the author of those? Is it Adams? His last name was Adams?
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas by Hunter S. Thomas.
Douglas
Haunted
Adams, yep.
by Chuck Plankum. Charles Webb by... Ooh, those are some good ones right there. Captain Underpants, we can forget about that one.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, that's what I'm saying, JoJo. He's not. He's saying he has, but he's not. We know he hasn't.
Okay, so
And anytime he references anything from the book, he just looked it up.
there you go. I would say those are my top. Not necessarily individual books, but some of those were series because they're all good. But like I would...
Then why didn't you read The Witcher's book? The Witcher has the book of the first before it became a video game. There you go. Oh, this gets to a point to where he get... Wait, hold on. Damn it, didn't mean to drop my phone. This gets to a point where he gets to the latter. But the book I like, the books that I like, and they are in Yay books, are pretty much any book like Eli Martez writes and the Monster Hunter International series. Oh, those are actually two good books there, Dap. I heard about those.
say, well, definitely, Return of the King was my favorite of the Lord of the Rings series, and I would say, man, see, out of the Douglas Adams books, there's a lot of, they're
I'm
all
still
good.
reading my
Probably The
Beast
Diner at the Edge of the
Mag. I
Universe is
own
probably the
them,
best one, I think.
And then I move on to
The Diner at the Edge of the Galaxy. That's what it's
Actually, the one book I'm going to try to get a hold of, Chad, is, of course, Andromeda. I got to get to the book where they talk about the other arc. That one I got to read because, again, when it comes to Mass Effect, I love that series.
There you go.
Well, the franchise, excuse me.
By the way,
Hitchhiker's
what's
Guide
hilarious
to the
is,
Galaxy is
people are gonna be like,
enjoyable.
I didn't know
I
that you
believe
read
that.
5 books. That was the joke. We thought you weren't going to be able to name 5 books. Oh, I used to read all the time. I actually read a lot of Michael Crichton books, like Timeline
That's a lie. That's a lie. That is a big lie.
was actually super good book, terrible movie. Again, the books using the source materials for movies are way better than the movies that...
Monster Hunter International is first, like, it was a Tuesday when I go to Live American Dream. I got to throw my incompetence boss out for a 23rd story window. Interesting. Year half of my 5 are kids' books, but I have a sentiment value towards Captain Underpants. There's nothing wrong with Captain Underpants.
come out.
I still read Captain Underpants from time to time.
Timeline, the book, is like this brutal, gritty, messed up storyline that's gripping as hell. It's super suspenseful, great writing. Then the movie's like dog shit, you know?
Sure, Phil.
Oh, yeah, Andromeda Strain. That's a great book. Hell yeah. See, now people are reminding me of all the books that I used to read back in the day that are super
No, you didn't. That's a lie. That is a big lie. You never read the Andromeda Strain. That is a lie.
good. There you go. But anyway, I just find that funny because people thought I didn't read 5 books. I probably read more books than most of you.
No. I read more books than you. My chat has read more books than you.
That's the truth. Soul at 2 a.m. How you doing? $5 super chat. He says, what are your thoughts on water desalinization? I believe it will become more and more important in the future with the way the environment is changing.
Again, Phil is just reading Twitter opinions. Exactly. That's what he really reads. Just Twitter.
What do you mean? Like taking salt out of water so we have more drinkable water? I'm not a scientist. I don't know much about it.
Okay, then who cares?
Okay, let's treat it as a big experiment. That's why I cleared my day to do it. Right? Let's see how it goes. Okay? I received a $5 tip.
I tend to stick to sci-fi such as anything by Philip K. Dick, Starship Troopers, which is also a pretty good one. Book is a way more different than the movie. Metro is really good, and Roadside Picnic. Ooh. I read more comics than DSP. 10 years read more than books. 10-year-olds read more books than Phil. That is very true. Jetta, how you doing? I see you pop in there.
Our first tip animation of the day.
I would love to take him up on that reading challenge. Shoot, I think you'll beat him. You will beat him completely.
And this person says, I'd like to stay anonymous. Kudos to you for changing your schedule around so now we can have maximum Crimson Desert coverage. I'm on the fence about it. I'm looking forward to watching your coverage to make up my mind. I have heard the first 8 hours are kind of slow. All right, well, you know what?
Sounds like you wrote that, Phil.
If that is the case, it's actually a good thing that we're doing it all today, right? We're playing for 6 to 7 hours today. Let's get through the slow build stuff so when we play again on Sunday. Maybe we'll get to the good stuff. Right?
I see that, Susan.
There you go. Let's see. Thank you for the tip. Also, Greg did a $2 super chat. He says, sorry for being too regarded for turn-based. Well, first of all, you can say...
Oh. Wait. Before I just said, let me continue, Chad. Let him continue.
Retarded. There's nothing wrong with that word. Being honest with you, there's not. All it means is that, essentially, like, for example, When you talk about something that's flame retardant, what does it mean? It means that something is not easy to catch fire. It actually kind of prevents fire. It slows down fire. There's nothing wrong with the word. It's not offensive. Okay? It's not. Humans are dumb, and they take the most inoffensive.
One sec, chat. One sec. Give me a second. I'm going to look something up really quickly because Phil is being stupid. Let's look up that word. Okay. Chat. What does this say right here? Chat? Retarded is an out-of-date and offensive term formerly used to describe individuals with intelligent disabilities, which has been replaced in legal and medical contexts by terms like intelligent disability. So, again, chat, and it's just a Google search. I mean, I could go deep into it, but I'm going to leave it right here. It says an outdated and offensive term. In other words, it's an insult to people that have mental issues. Yes, maybe outdated, but it still is offensive to people that have mental disabilities, or even better yet, look right here. Modern context consider an absent slur and it's offensive. Right here, it says it right here, chat. Right here. And the reason why I brought this up, chat, instead of going into detail, sometimes you got to slap Phil with facts. What I mean by that is just look it up, go to dictionary, and show him. And again, Phil, I'm not saying it, but right here, thanks to the Google search, showing it right here, buddy. Again, it says it right here. Matter of fact, again, right here. Look, chat. Look, all this right here, what the word retarded is. Again, hateful slur. It's a hateful slur. Again, Phil, be careful using that word because you do have people in your chat that are mentally handicapped.
Nonsensical words, and they make them offensive because they're silly snowflakes who just want to be offended by everything because they're bored.
Oh, shoot.
I'm gonna
WIP's
repeat what I
getting
just said.
going live.
People get
Okay.
offended all the time because they're bored, because they have nothing to fucking do. If they actually had things around them that were like dangerous or risky, or if they had any kind of stress or strife in their lives, they wouldn't be scared by fucking words. Okay? You're only scared by a word because your life is too insulated and boring.
Chat. Question. Phil is saying that, but how many times will people use the words steaks, flags, cherry, other things in this chat, and those things are banned? How many times people use them words and other words in this chat and they're banned? And mind you, and I'm gonna use these two right here. Cherries, steak, those are not offensive. Cherry is like pretty much a fruit. Steak is a meat. Or you say steaks as in streaks, or steaks are like other words, or things on the steak, something like that. And yet you're going to say that detractors and trolls are doing this when it's really you, Phil? Kino, that's another one. Or gout, thank you very much to Greeky Piggy. Matter of fact, chat, post the other words that you can't use in Phil's chat, because it's funny how Phil is going to harp on this when there's other things that he has a problem with, or pretty much calling his wife fat. Again, Phil, you should not be trying to make a mountain out of a molehill. Because right now, oh, there you go, Subaru, a horse as well. That's another thing, man. Thank you, Detective. Again, these are names that are not really offensive, but in your chat you consider them being offensive because apparently it hurts your audience, it hurts your family, it hurts this, it hurts that. But yet you have no problem using the word retarded. Exactly. We can't even talk about that, Rainbow. We can't talk about Philly cheesesteak. We can't even talk about that. You can't even talk about the gay flag. I mean, well, obviously the rainbow flag, excuse me. You know, the flag, the pride flag, excuse me, the pride flag. Can't even talk about that. So, again, Phil, this should not be the hill you want to die on. It's very retarded.
Period. Okay? You give power to a word and claim that it's offensive.
Honestly, Rainbow, I would not be surprised.
It means that you're a simpleton. Okay? Just saying that. So there's nothing wrong with the word retarded because it actually has a meaning. And if you use it properly, it's not offensive. All right?
Phil, I pulled up the info. It's still an offensive word. It's still a slur.
Now, if you're saying,
And believe it or not, there are certain people that have that word banned because, again, they don't want to get in trouble. I understand that.
you're mentally slow, and that's why you don't like games that have to make you think, I'm sorry to hear that.
Phil, a video ago, you was asking your chat to help you throughout another game.
Really, I am. I'm actually very sorry to hear that because I love games that make me
Wait,
think.
hold on. Oh,
Like some of the better playthroughs that I think I've done over
I
the
got
years.
you,
For
Greek Pig, I
example,
got
the game
you.
Soma. Okay, this is a game from the makers of.
I'm calling this obese horse of a white fat. Fat to anyone with eyes is too offensive. He's exactly, Astro, exactly.
Amnesia. And when Soma came out,
Oh no, you can't talk about the pride flag at all because he got pissed off one time, Susan. He
I
did.
loved it, but everyone criticized it and said, "Oh, it was too boring" or whatever. I was like,
No, he got so pissed because people were posting the pride flag, excuse me, and he was singing. He got so pissed off about it. Also, the thing is, I don't disagree with them. I think people are being too sensitive about it. It's an insult. It's meant to be insulting. Not everyone is not every insult is a slur, but that's what it is. True. But the thing is, Dapper, Phil is trying to spin it in his context.
"Well, do you think about the actual topic of the game? That basically,
I'm gonna work on that, Anthony, because I do need to put a clown emoji on. Well, actually, make a clown in a Phil. I'm gonna do that.
what is life? What is sentience? If someone were to copy your consciousness and make an AI clone of you, is that clone alive? Is that clone really you living on if you were to die? Is there an afterlife? Is there a soul? Is it the human condition? The fact we're all going to die someday. I'm playing this game, and this game is making me think of all these insanely, deep, big-brained issues. Most people playing the game are like, "Where's the monsters? I don't get it. There's no monsters every 5 seconds." No, stupid. You're supposed to think when you play this game. You're supposed to be scared by the psychological horror of the human condition that we're all going through right now, and it went right over your head because you're a dunce.
Philip, you were not getting immersed in the game. That's number one. You wasn't thinking of the game at all. Which game he's talking about? He's talking about, I believe Menu. I believe he is. He's talking about that. I might be wrong. Actually, let's go back.
If someone were to copy your consciousness, like some of the better playthroughs that I think I've done over the years, for example, the game Soma. Okay?
Soma. I'm sorry, Soma. He's talking about Soma. I apologize about that, JoJo.
Right? When I play them, I love those kind of games. All right? And sadly, sometimes the audience, I can't connect with them. And I
No, he's not.
don't know what I can do. I have to say, it's probably people who grow up without people who raise them properly to make them think. And what I mean by that is, I hate to say, I think in modern society, what's happened is a lot of people have kids just because they can have them and they think that it's their right, but then they don't actually take on the experience of being a parent. They don't teach the kids jack shit. They plop the kid down. It used to be plop the kid down in front of the TV, but now it's plop the kid down in front of the smart device. Give them a phone or an iPad when they're a kid, and they just sit there staring at the fucking internet, not learning a goddamn thing, can't even read when they're in high school, and then they come out of life acting basically like a non-sentient animal, just walking around following, clicking memes, and fucking around like they're stunted. How do you not like a game that makes you think? No, I need explosion. I need big boom 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 booms. What the fuck is wrong with you? You're the people who sat there and watched all the Michael Bay Transformers and TMNT movies and thought they were the best thing ever. Like, oh my god.
Chat, you know how you are interacting with somebody and they're just talking, and you're just like sitting there like, and you're like, that's nice and all, but why you talk about this thing when you have no experience? And the reason I'm saying that, chat, is when he's talking about people raising kids, I'm sitting there like, Phil, you're missing the big point. You're not a parent, so you have no room to talk about this. I'm not a parent myself, Chad, so I know nothing about raising a child. So I would never talk about that. But Phil's always talking about how all children's going to be mentally stunted. Like, again, Phil, don't talk about this because you don't have a kid. You do not have a child, so you should not even be talking about this. Oh, the fact that in the middle of hold on. The fact that in the middle of his "I'm so much smarter" rant, he uses sentient instead of sapient and gets the exactly. That's another thing. He likes to use big words, but doesn't understand the meaning of it. If I told my parents like Phil told them to buy a figure, I agree, Pickett. If I told that to my family, let's just say there's gonna be a 2x4 wrapped around my head. Not to say it'll ever happen, but again, I was raised by the old school parents. I learned to read by looking at copies. There you go, right there, JoJo. I watched my first Bay Former movie with my dad when I was a kid, and I turned out to be perfectly fine. There you go. Fractionary is making a new game. They are, JoJo? Definitely linked. I want to see that. Oh, no, trust me. Greedy, trust me. And even I would be right there, too, if I ever talk to my parents like that. But again, this is Phil. And here's why. Here's another thing. We know he's lying because if he did say that, matter of fact, if he did try to pull that stunt with his dad, let's not forget, his dad is military. I believe he's Marines. I believe he's a Marine. Marines don't play that. Ah, you're an Asian style individual, Greedy Piggy. Nothing wrong with that.
I just don't get it because video games used to be the thinking man's thing, the thinking man's hobby, right? Why am I so upset with what has happened with modern fighting games? Because
Because of you, we got yellow paint.
they don't take intelligent thought to play anymore.
I mean, thanks to you playing God of War Ragnarok, that's what happened.
To be good at fighting games back in the day, yes, you needed hand-eye coordination.
As Asians, we have to go to your room, your grounding. We get ooh.
You needed muscle memory, but you actually needed to be fucking smart. You had to be intelligent to play them because you had to have strategy. You had to be thinking. You needed to react, but also have an overall overarching plan for when you play. Today, it's, I watch video, I learn combo, I copy paste, pattern. You could be an idiot.
He's talking about Street Fighter, chat. He's talking about Street Fighter. He's trying to be slick. He's trying to be very slick about it, but that's what he's doing. Ooh, hold on. Let me check that real quick. Give me a sec there, JoJo. Give me a sec. Yeah, give me a sec. What you got there, bro? Oh. I'm gonna have to check this out. I have to stream. I'm gonna look at this one. Thank you, JoJo. I appreciate that.
And play fighting games today at a competent level.
See. He thinks he's slick, chat. Listen to what he said right there.
Overall overarching plan for when you play. Today it's, I watch video, I learn combo, I copy paste, pattern. You could be an idiot and play fighting games today at a competent level. That's not a good thing.
Shut up, Phil. Shut up. See, chat? See, he's talking about Street Fighter 6. He is still pissed about Street Fighter 6. A video game that also lives rent-free in his head. Phil, at this point, drop Street Fighter 6 because right now, the fact that you have a video game living rent-free in your head and it hurts you this much, yeah, this shows how much problems you got.
You've taken away the thing that made them challenging and fun. You made them for the masses and you made them for stupid people, and now they're just boring. That's not good. You understand? We could have still had that kind of stuff over here, but still had the smart stuff here. Instead, you got rid of the smart stuff, pushed it to the side, and said, now everyone must play the stupid stuff. That's why Street Fighter 6 frustrates me. Okay? So when I play a smart game that takes intelligence to understand and like, and my audience says, I can't stand it, it's boring, and I can't get an audience for it, it's like, oh my God.
Again, one more time, Phil. It's not the game. It's a you problem. It's a user issue. Again, the reason why people are bored with your streams because you're doing nothing to make it entertaining. I'm going to use me one more last time. When I stream Spyro, I entertain people the best to my possibility. I have other people come in to play with it. Well, interact with the stream someday. Excuse me. I do want to have other games so I can play with you guys. Like, for example, Helldivers, Warhammer, stuff like that. But again, it's a user thing. It's a streamer thing. You have to make sure you find a way to make sure you're entertaining your chat. Also, games weren't considered anything more than toys until the 90s, or 98, of course, 90s, excuse me. Hold on, tongue twister. 98, with Silent Hill, Metal Gear Solid, Planet Escape, Torment, I can go on. No, believe me, there's a lot of games in 98.
At what
He did, and if I'm not mistaken, Dad, but you could definitely correct me if I'm wrong. Did he wage quit that, or did he beat Disco Elysium?
point will the world become the world of Wall-E, where everyone's just a fat blob sitting in a fucking robot chair and it does everything for you, tubes up your nose and in your fucking ass, and you just sit there getting pumped all day and you don't do anything? What's the...
One, I'm a scat man. Two, poor phrasing, Phil. Poor phrasing.
point of fucking existing? Anyway, so
Mortal Kombat.
so
Oh, thank you, David. So you did wage quit it. I thought so.
all that being said, where were we even talking? What were we even talking about? Oh, Greg was saying he was too
Oh, damn, it's already 1 o'clock. I'm out of time. Shit.
slow to enjoy
Shit.
turn-based games. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Maybe one day you'll actually get
No,
an
Wall-E
intelligence
is a good
level and
movie.
an attention span level where you can actually sit down and enjoy something that's a slow burn that makes you think. Not everyone has it. You know what? I don't necessarily think that it's your fault. It's probably your parents. It's probably society as a whole that's tried to milk you and turn you into just some kind of a, not even consciously thinking cog in a machine, right? Make that person breathe and consume. We don't care if they think, as long as they keep breathing and consuming, and we can get something out of it. It's pretty fucked up. Anyway, let's continue. Papa's
No, that's fine, Dap. I can always look it up. I believe he quit it.
Papa Slap Nuts did a $2 super chat.
Papa slapped it. I don't want to know.
He says, Crimson Desert is cringe. We want Dragon Quest. Well, there you go. Don't worry, because Dragon Quest will continue. Okay? It will continue. And then we have Pizza Cake with a $5 super chat. If you love games that make you think, why are your playthroughs the most handheld playthroughs on
Phil, get your glasses. I saw you squinting there. Get your glasses.
the internet?
And not the gun of glasses. Get your prescription glasses.
No, that's just what my detractors say, so you just proved that you're retarded. Like, you actually proved that you're slow. You need someone
No, Phil, because you read it, you fell for it.
to Pied Piper play the pipe and guide you along your path, because you can't watch content and understand it for yourself. You're too dumb. You're too stunted. So you need...
Chat. Throughout this whole time, the content we're watching, even though it's part of Duty Streams, aren't these clips of Phil? And again, right to the nit and gritty? Because again, Phil, nobody's going to watch your entire stream. Because majority of it is nonsense. It's boring. Nobody wants to sit through all that sip. That's why I'm glad the clippers such as Duty, Snort, Mayology, Snort Benel, and others, they get to the meat and they cut out the filler and get to the meat and greet part, the meaty parts, the ones that actually are meaningful, not the rest of your nonsense.
some cult leader to follow you
Thank you. I'm gonna take a look at that.
to a conclusion about something, and that's what you've done.
Exactly, Fox. He gets handheld through every single game.
You're an idiot.
I guarantee you, if it's chess, which he did play, which actually, Dap, you also quoting this one. When it came to chess, he got handheld through that game.
Which kind of is proven by the fact that you sent me $5 to say that. Oh, then the person actually sent me another $2 to try to insult me again. Thank you so much. I mean, people who send money to
He's calling his viewers slow, dumb, stunted, retarded, and most of them are exactly.
insult people are probably the dumbest people on earth. Very nice. Someone took 2.
Anything else you want to say? You know what? That's enough. And okay. Oh, we did make the 10. Again, chat. I know we got 5 more, but because hold on, can't confirm he wage quit it. Oh, you did? Oh, did? Okay, appreciate that. I know, and he's still. Oh, he did. Oh, Lord have mercy. I know we got 5 more, chat. Actually, you know what, chat? You know what? Let me think, because I am out of time, chat. I literally am out of time in this one because I gotta get ready to step out of this one. You know what I'm thinking about, chat? I did say Thursday will stream, but you know what? If things play right Wednesday, we'll continue to part 2 on Wednesday, and I can still stream on Thursday with just doing Spiral. I did want to get through the other ones, but because time stuff, I do have work tonight, chat, so I have other things I got to take care of. But again, I appreciate everyone that took the time out of that Monday to come out there and watch this. You guys and girls are kings and queens. You are warriors. But again, chat, let's see who's streaming right now. Let's see. I'm gonna redirect you out to somebody. Oh, WIP is live. Anybody else? Anybody else is live? Let's see. Meerkat is live, but I think he's getting ready to end his stream. Okay, you know what, chat? I'm gonna send y'all to WIP over there because they went currently live, and WIP they are goated. So let me see y'all guys over there. Because I love them. I'm actually going to watch them too. But again, guys and gals, appreciate everyone that came the time to watch this. You know what? I'm going to stream Wednesday. We can finish this up. So that way Thursday we could just play on Spyro, okay? But everybody go over there to WIP. Hey, if you want to go ahead and tell them it's a Vanguard raid, go right ahead. But definitely show them love over there. Again, everyone take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Have a blessed one. And always